Hello, I don't know if it's too loud or not. Um, God, or you can hear me or not because I've had I had the blue wall of death on my laptop. So my friend who's a software engineer, I had to sort of look at it, bless her, and she updated like all my laptop with the like update versions of Windows and everything on there. So I don't know if my volumes should be all right, but I'm having a dilemma. I've lost everything. I've lost all my photos, my videos. Yeah, and then I've had my second account, Paranormal Sisters, deleted. Mr. Guess Who, hello, big respect to you. I don't know if you're still in, but I'm a bit confused because the two videos that I put on there were my own, and I done I done like the recording and everything, but the only thing I'm thinking of, could it be because one of them was in a location called the Hellfire's Cave? I don't know if I would have had to ask their permission to put it on YouTube, or would it have had to been under 18? I don't know, because I don't want to put it on my channel now because I'm scared. But we only had like 9 subscribers on that channel. So is that why as well? Because of like, or could it have been under 18? I don't know, Mr. Guess Who. I'm really confused. Did they give you a reason why they done your account? But I hope you're okay as well. Thank you for your comment and thank you so much. Oh, I've missed Michael. Sorry, Michael. Big love and respect to you, Michael. Always. I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get to come on your live next time. Bless him. Hey up, me doc. Oh, GTR, your videos of them cars, they were amazing. Um, yeah, really good. I'd like to go to like a car show and get some photos and videos. I lost all my photos and videos off my laptop. I'm so gutted. I had the blue wall of death on it. So everything went again, passcodes, everything. And my dogs, pictures of my dogs, I was just absolutely mortified. But yeah, my friend Michelle helped me, and yeah, we got back some things, so that was the main thing. Didn't you get an email? I did. I got an email on Saturday, it was, because I didn't realise, because I'd been on a paranormal investigation up north, and I tell you, that was the best night of my life. I was, oh my God, just the adrenaline was just going. But I didn't get the email, Mr. Guess Who, until Saturday. But they've just said, actually, I'm going to read it quickly again because it came in my spam, which I thought was a bit, but it is legit. It is from them. It says, "Hi, Paranormal Sisters. We have reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube." And then it goes on, a little bit more. But I only put 2 videos on there and they were mine. It's not like I'd pinched them from somebody else's channel, or it's actually me talking in one of them. Clint, hey up, me doc. How are you? I hope you and family are okay. GTR, I hope you and family are okay as well. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Bless you. Jake away. Have you been naughty, Shelley? I always have my halo on there, Jake. You know that, bud. You know, but it might have just slipped just that once. I hope you're okay, bud. How are you? Big love and respect to you always. Bless you. You do make me laugh. No, gutted to hear that, Shelley. I could, I always joke about throwing my laptop out the window, but I tell you what, my friend Michelle said to me, she goes, I do not want to see your laptop again. She was just like, she had it for 2 days. I was having withdrawals. It's like really bad when you're so used to having this technology around you like 24/7, and then it's out of your hands. It's like, oh my god, I was clucking. And everyone would have been ducking if that laptop would have been flown. I'm only joking. I got reasons in the email. Few was copyrighted, few was too graphic content, some was mass reported for bullying. Oh God, I can't believe that Hannah Morris done that to you. That's just like, things that yeah, that's a bit bad, Mr. Guess Who. I've got to say to you actually, Mr. Guess Who, um, you know, you are the real Mr. Guess Who, aren't you? Because like all your clips that all you do is put people's actions out there for who they truly are. And you know, if people can't handle that, you know, shame on them. And if they do it twice, shame on them, innit? Sorry. But I've got to say that. And, you always are real and you always put out what people have done and you never add bits onto it or anything. So, people should just, suck it up, buttercup, really, shouldn't they? That's all I've got to say. Keep doing what you're doing because you're just out in the wrong uns. And when wrong uns don't like it, they sort of ask you to leave them alone, don't they? So yeah, big respect, Mr. Guessu. Sorry, I just had to say that. I'm cleansed. I've released that shit. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm just carrying my balls on my top half tonight. Just having a laugh. Oh God. Right, I better make this over 18, and I because I might get coffee strong. Yeah, so I'm going to keep looking on that email, Mr. Guessu. Thank you. It just says what our policy says: spam, scams, or commercially deceptive content are not allowed on YouTube. Could it be then because it was in Hellfire's cave and it was a bit like it's like ghosts and that? I don't know. I need to go proper into the email then. It says I can appeal it, but I might as well just open another one because there's only 9 subscribers on there in 2 videos, but I've got them videos. Maybe change the name. Okay, I'll try that. Thank you. Bossman, 100% Bossman, bless him. He says it how it is, don't you, Jake? Away, real as well. Mr. Guessu, big up, always. There's a prison near me that does paranormal nights, but if I'm paying to go back in, I spent years trying to get out of the place. That's quite funny, actually. That is funny. Yeah, but we sneaked in. Like, we sneaked in. It was like, yeah, I got stuck. We had to We all got stuck a little bit. God's sake. All we needed was a bit of like music on the video. Well, it was funny. Um, but we met up with another paranormal team, and one of them screamed, which made me scream, and then I ran. And yeah, it was just so funny thinking about it now. But we went to an old mental asylum, the second location. Um, yeah, but I can't really say much because paranormal just said, because there's so much, it's like competitive, isn't it? And it's like, if you let another team know they're there and you want to get the best sort of, oh, I got an amazing photo with, it, no one was smoking and I was on my own and it looks like, oh, it's definitely activity there. It's just, I don't think you believe it unless you see it for yourself. That's the only way that I can say it, really, because a lot of people don't believe, do they? My brother doesn't, and I'd love to take my brother just so someone touched him on the shoulder or something, just to make him believe, and then laugh in his face. It's funny. Bless you. No, but thank you. I was really shocked about that channel because it's a bit. I don't want to put the Hellfire's Cave on here now because I'm frightened. But when you upload videos, it always says if there's a copy strike and that, doesn't it? And it didn't when I done the 2 videos on the other channel because it normally does tell you, unless somebody has reported it. Then maybe the Hellfire's Cave manager or something. I don't know. Maybe I have to ask permission. I don't know. I'm learning with it because I know I have copy strikes with the music and that on here, but that I don't really care about the music on here, but with the music you get striked in a way where it goes to them, doesn't it? Like if it was to ever be adverted or something. I've been in hospital last night due to OD. Is that OD on medication? Oh, Jake, come on. You are worth so much more in this world. We all care about you. You have people around you that care about you. I know it's easy for some to sit there and say, but we all have been in bad places. We all have. And I think someone would be lying if they said they hadn't. And you are worth so much more, Jake. And I know you can feel low and down, but please don't do that. Don't ever do that. Please contact one of us or reach out. Let one of us talk with you and like have a chat and get you back on that level again. Just want you to know that, you know. Exactly, Mr. Guess Who. Come on, pal. Come on, mate. And we all get it. So we're not saying, we've all been in that place and only you can step out of that place. We can all be there for you, like others can be there for us, but only, you've got to try and heal and get out from that place, mate. Does that make sense? I don't want you to feel like I'm having a go and stuff because I'm not. just call one of us, Jake, you know, just pick up the phone and ring one of us, okay? Anyone, we will all talk to you no matter what time, you know, when, just pick up the phone. And I know it's easy for me to say, but Jake, hi everyone. Hi, Princess Angela, beautiful. How are you? I hope you're okay and family's okay. Big love and respect always. Angela. Boss man, that upsets me, pal. I will pray for you, pal. Exactly, Mr. Guess Who. You know, and that's what you need, Jake, like prayers and healing. And when your mind is not in that right frame, you know, just sending you lots of healing, bud, you know, and ring anyone, anybody. Ring Princess Angela. You know, talk with her or me or anybody that you chat with. You know, we all get it 100%. Please remember, Jake, no matter what time it is, you can call me. There you go. See, Jake, everybody cares for you and they love you as a person. And it don't matter what time, just pick that phone up and just push that button. And maybe I should eat what I say sometimes. So sorry. I should eat what I say. God, I'd be stuffed if I ate what I said. Jokes. I got another mental health meeting tomorrow. Bless you, mate. Let me know how you get on, Jake, tomorrow. Let us know, bud. And if you need like to talk later, just give us a ring, you know. I'm here on my own, I ain't doing nothing, so you know, I can chat with you. Hope it goes well, boss man. Exactly, you're the boss man, Jake. Remember that. Boss man is a leader. He's not a follower, so you are a leader. So come on, you can do this. We know you've got the strength. You're a fighter. Everything you've been through and you're still standing like the soldier that you are, you know? Bless you, bud. Jake, let me know how it goes. Hello, beautiful, me goddess. How are you, me beautiful? How is family? I really hope you're all okay. Have you got my bed ready yet for when I come over? I'm getting my visa. I'm staying for longer than 3 months. I'm really joking. I'll be moving in. I hope you're okay, darling. Big love always and respect, beautiful. Evening, Mr. Guess Who. Oh, does anybody know? So, you know, I lost everything on my computer. It's a computer. Do you know my SG card that goes in the side that I like put all my videos and photos on? Because I've lost everything, it's not recognizing it. And does anybody know if there's an app that I can use online to get back photos or videos that have come off my memory card? Does anybody know that? Miss Angela will do, but I can't see what that one is. I don't like that when you can't see what they are. You know, some of the... Jake, that isn't going to happen. Please remember that it will get better. 100%, Princess Angela. You know, at this time, you know what it's like. You feel rock bottom, don't you? And it's like you just don't see the wood beneath the trees, so we say. But Jake, honestly, Princess Angela's right. It is going to get better. Honestly, bud, come on. I hope you are well, Mr. Guess Who. Boss man, life isn't easy. It's a continuous struggle for a lot. You're not on your own. Keep that chin up, pal. You're a strong cookie. I totally agree. You never know, Angela. They have special treatment. What does that mean? I don't know. Like special treatment to give you, Jake? The Hellfire Place is a very well known explore done by loads of channels. Don't know why you've been striked over that. I really don't know why, GTR. Honestly, I was thinking, was it because it was a new channel? And am I meant to get over so many to be able to put these videos out? Um, yeah, Hellfire's got a really good story behind it as well. Have you ever researched it, GTR? Honestly, Sam, our medium, she actually does the talks around there and everything. She was like giving us a little tour when we went there the other week, because we're doing a investigation there in 2 weeks' time. But yeah, you're right. It is well known, and I've seen it on like loads of it on YouTube. So is it because I didn't do under over 18? Could that be one? Was there something said in the video? Nobody swore. I don't know. It's weird. And my other video was the Paranormal Sisters TikTok video that is on this channel, my Shelley B one. And I've been copy striked, but when they say it goes to the channel the singer or something like that, that's the only thing I got. So I'm a bit shocked. I just don't know. It's really thrown me, but I can appeal it. But there's no point. It's just no point. Treatment. Yeah, I sort of quizzed. I don't know. I got a bit shocked with that comment. I'm very well, Miss Angela. I hope you're also well. Yeah, didn't you know, Angela? It's called put people to sleep. No one's going to do that, Jake. No one is going to do that to you or anyone. And this is where you've got to get that out your mind now, because nobody is going to ever do that to you. If you're not happy with something that they may give you, you tell them. You still have your rights. If it's something that's going to help you and they explain it, then it's better for you, Jake. Marie C, hello, me beautiful purple sis. I hope you're okay. Big love always. See you soon, darling. Marie C, Mr. Guess Who, Miss Angela, bit of opera. Yeah, so I might throw my laptop. I don't know yet. But I was quite grateful actually, because my beautiful neighbour has given me a spare laptop as well. So I was really grateful. She doesn't use it anymore, and my friend Michelle put the updated windows on there as well. So got two now. Don't know what to do. Gonna have to juggle, ain't I? Evening GTR. Marie C, love you. Princess Angela. Jake, they don't put people to sleep. Exactly. Everyone is good, thank you. Hope you and family are well. The bed's always there. I'll keep a light on for you. You know that light's going to be shining bright like the soul. Love you, beautiful. Thank you. And yeah, that would be my dream. You know what? I had some really. I just can't. I've been over the moon these past couple of days, and you know when you ask the universe for something and that dream comes true, that's exactly what happened, and I just couldn't believe it. You know, I've waited. I've done a life sentence for this day, and my day came, and yeah, it's. I won't. Oh God, I won't talk. I'm going to do another live about it, but because it sort of follows on from my first ever video, and yeah, I'm just absolutely over the moon. And yeah, when you actually stay in your road, don't you, and you put your life in a more positive mindset, and you're open. You know that video that I put out the other day, Goddess, when you're open to love, happiness, and it comes back, doesn't it? 100%. Yes, I was out with another uh, Bexa. Bexa, I think I've asked you that before. What does that mean? EWC over the weekend, doing a wild camp and some explores, and we were talking about the Hellfire place. We might do a sleepover in there. Oh God, what, up the top where heaven is, or down the bottom where hell is? Oh, where are you going to go, heaven or hell? I chose heaven. No, no, but it is true because someone actually stole one of his urns, didn't they? You know, the urns with the ashes in up the top. Somebody actually did steal them, one of them, didn't they? And that's where his ghost spirit comes from, isn't it? Because he wants it back. And yeah, oh, creepy overnight GTR. We're going to be there till about 3, 4 in the morning. But I'd only probably stay there with the sisters. But yeah, it's going to be a good night. Maybe you should do a sleepover there when we do the investigation. Then we can like link up and that, and I can like introduce you and that. That would be amazing, GTR. You should do it. Yeah, even if you can't, but yeah, that would be good for you to like do a sleep over there one night. See what like activity you get and that. Appeal it, you will find out why you lost your content. Okay, yeah, I will do that, Mr. Guess Who. Thank you. And then it will give me a reason. Does it say if someone's reported it or as well, if they have, or would it just be like the reasons why? Well, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll do that after this live, actually. I'll get on it. Jake, also remember the bottom of that. Well, once you have reached that point, you can't go any lower. Only way from there is up. We all fall and slip back down, but you have to take each small steps. 100%, Angela. Definitely. It's so true. And we've all been there. We all feel it, and we've all felt it, you know, and that's why we can understand, isn't it? And relate. And it isn't a nice place to be in. And you know, but Jake, you've got to remember everybody is there for you. And I know that, you know, in your mind, you don't want to maybe pick up the phone, but just do it, bud. Honestly. Rumble lets you post anything as long as no harm to anyone. Maybe it's time to switch platforms. Yeah. And that's what I was like thinking, Goddess, like there was no harm in the video or nothing. But I'm going to appeal it, like Mr. Guess Who says. So then I'll find out then the reasons. Do you think it would just be something silly like it wasn't over the age of 18 or something? But it didn't come up with no copy strikes. That's why I was a bit confused. It was just confused me. Just can you imagine though if that was like, can they do that as well? So if you've got, like, say you get all the big channels, can they just do that to them? Just take their channel away without no warning? Obviously they send you an email, but your channel's gone before you get the email, isn't it? But somebody said if they think that they're not going to maybe earn money from it or something like that, that channel's not relevant to YouTube. They just take them out, which I think's unfair because everyone deserves a chance. I got a video taken down once by YouTube and they didn't tell me, just took it down. I went back to the place and noticed the N-word spray painted on the wall, which I must have caught when filming. But there was nothing, there was no graffiti or nothing. I've actually got the video, so I'm going to like I've got it on my, like this channel, but it's in private, so I might just quickly play it after this and see if there is any graffiti or anything on there. But it could be something like random like that, couldn't it? But you don't look out for things like that, do you, when you're videoing? It's like some things you don't clock. You can also do live streaming on Rumble. Okay, Goddess. But you know my video, that the channel that got taken down, it wasn't on StreamYard or anything. I actually done the video. So I was recording it as we walked around like Hellfire Caves, and it's me that's speaking in it. Some of the Paranormal Sisters are speaking in it. It is just really bizarre. Hi Shelley, you keeping okay today? Hi Chris, how are you? I hope you're okay. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm enjoying my time, my respite. So yeah, I'm really doing well actually. So yeah, and things are just going good. So I'm on the right track. It's like, thank you. I hope you're okay as well. Bless you. Am I slow? Am I behind the chat, everyone? Come on. Come on. Give us a 666 in the comments if I'm behind. Beautiful, Shelley. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Goddess. I'm always happy for you too. Honestly, from my heart. It's patting my heart then. That heart's still pumping. Hell, of course, lol. Yeah, everyone went to hell apart from me and some others. Had to try something different. Oh, jokes. Yes, it gives you details. Okay, Mr. Guess Who, then I'm going to repeal that after. And then how many days do you have to wait, or is it quite a while, or do they get back to you straight, like quite soon? Do you know? Sorry, I'm bombarding you with loads of questions. I don't mean to. Shelley, you see the news in Liverpool is bad, Shelley. No, what's happened? Oh my God, I don't. Unless it's been on YouTube, I don't watch the news really, unless I sort of research for something. Oh no, what's happened? Yeah, but YouTube can be very ridiculous. YouTube are really like funny, isn't it? It's like they allow certain things, but then they don't allow other things, and it's like, is it what's making them money then? Does it boil down to that? It's mad, isn't it? GTR, our old farm has all that hellfire stuff in the basement. Terrified me, so never went down there. Also, have you been to Hellfire Caves, Princess Angela, or have you had? Because it's like, I don't, the Hellfire stuff in the basement. Because Hellfires is closed off, isn't it? It's quite like. Do you mean some stuff that was out of there? Boss man, when you think your life is bad, just think you could be Laura Lou, who has a piss in a Sainsbury's carrier bag. I have seen something, but I do feel sorry. You know, I know sometimes when a lady's got to go, a lady's got to go, but I just think, I don't know, was she confused? She just didn't know but she couldn't hold it, and the nearest thing she grabbed, I don't know. I know it's embarrassing, isn't it? But you just got to own it and just say, yeah, so what? I've done it, you know, get over it. We've all done things silly in our time, haven't we? Am I wrong? Or what? I feel for people, like, oh, Mr. Guess Who, if you put it on here, don't be yourself. Naughty Mr. Guess Who. Don't, because I'm going to piss my pants. I'm so sorry. Bless me, my child. Exactly, Shelley, but YouTube can be very arsey sometimes, even with certain words that may have been used. I'm trying to think now. So could it have been hell then? Because we said hell. I'm trying to think what we all said. I know Sam was like talking about like the statues when it moved as well, and their arms were like moved forward and stuff. Princess Angela, wow, that's so cool. Mr. Guess Who? Are you pissing your panties, Angela? Oh dear. 667. 666 is a sign of the beast. You turn it around and you get the police. 666 is an angel number, isn't it? You know that Stephen Lawrence man that was stabbed in London years and years. Like, I'm going back. Me and my friends, we was in London in a pub, and we came out and we see people marching, and we just joined in with the march. And they were actually singing that, like 666 is a sign of the beast, and you turn it around and you get the police in that march. And we ended up in a place called Lucy Farm in London. And yeah, I actually met his mum and dad. It was like really sad what happened to him. But that was just random how we just joined it, and we didn't plan to do it. Bless her. Been friends with her for years as well. I need to get her to pop on here one night. Oh, she'll tell you some stories. Make your hair curl, mate. I'm off work for 2 weeks, Shelley. Are you having 2 weeks holiday, mate, or are you not feeling yourself? Or I hope you're okay. Miss Angela, I've invested in bin bags they hold more. Stop taking the piss, Mr. Gessie. Oh my lordy lordy. Oh dear. Miss Shelley, she was at home that was made with a toilet built in. No excuse. Oh dear. Could she not get to the toilet? But if she couldn't get to the toilet in time, and she might have thought, oh my god, it's coming, it's going to be like in my pants and stuff. You know, what do I do? Did she panic and just grab like the nearest item? She just got to own it, isn't she? Really. Would have thought the word hell, but who knows these days on YouTube? It probably is them, because I actually do say, oh, Hellfire's Cave, and like, there's the exit, that's where I'm going to go if I get scared and sort of thing. But I, if I put it on my channel, could they delete my channel then, like they did with that one as well? I don't put it on there. I don't know. In Liverpool, girl got killed, 9-year-old. Oh my god, that is just that is so sad. My heart goes out to her family, everybody. What is going on in this world, and like, it's horrific. It's so sad, and I just is it. I don't even want. It's sensitive, isn't it? You don't know, do you, if anybody's like. It's just, my heart goes out to her family and the poor little girl. I haven't seen anything on the news. It's so sad. You know what? I was driving today. I went to our retail park, and there was loads and loads of traffic. And I probably weren't the only one moaning, going, for God's sake, hurry up! I ain't got all day. It was like standstill. And then all of a sudden, we saw this hearse, and then this four beautiful black horses in a cart with sun, and it was only a little coffin, and I just choked. I just thought, I've been moaning about it, and we don't realise how fortunate and lucky we are. Heart goes out to parents, and we should go before our children, shouldn't we? It's so sad. Shelley, I'm in Ireland is good, Shelley, for 2 weeks. Oh, I hope you have a lovely time in Ireland. I'd love to go to Ireland. I've heard and seen so many beautiful places in Ireland. I'd really love to go. So you'll have to let us know um, if you have a great time. Get lots of photos, Chris. I don't think you can share them on here, can you? I don't know. But yeah, I hope you have a great time, Bud, honestly. It was a meeting place for those who were part of the Hellfire cult thing. It was weird. Oh, I'll have to ask Sam, Princess Angela, because she's been going there for like absolute years, and she was like doing tours around there. They're very picky, aren't they? They're like sort of thing who comes in, and they're very like, I don't know, they're very funny. But yeah, I'll have to ask her about that. I'm trying to get I think Jo said she's going to come on me live, one of the paranormal sisters. I'm just going to kidnap her and drag her on here. But yeah, it'd be nice for you all to meet Jo, and hopefully Sam may come on as well. Eyes. Bless you, Jake. Shelley, it was horrible. She was shot by a gang member who was chasing another gang member and ran into their house. That is absolutely heart wrenching. Just running into their house and the family innocently sitting there, and that happens. That just, it's heart wrenching, isn't it? My heart really goes out to the family, and this is why I'm so glad my son is away. And it starts off like that. He was green for 2 years apparently now, which I've found out, and there's a lot more that goes into it, and it's sickening. And you just think, I'm so grateful he's away and I've done the right thing by him, because for what they do and what they're doing, innocently taking like innocent lives, is just, it's just horrible. It's wrong in so many ways. It needs to be stopped. It really does. I'm so like, yeah, well, I'm doing something like myself for it. So I've just like done a course on knife crime, um, and another one. So yeah, I'm just getting just that knowledge. So when my son comes back, I can be more aware and more prepared. But it's horrible, Angela, very horrible. It's not nice, that poor family, poor little girl. You okay, Jake? Boss man? Yeah, I guess. We're all here for you, Jake, honestly. And I know sometimes, you know, some of us may not talk all the time, or, you know, but everyone's still there for you. There's times I haven't spoke to you, Jake, for what, months, but you know what, when we spoke, it was like we spoke last time, and that's how it should be. And if you want to ever just ring me or Angela, anybody, just pick up the phone and just talk. If you're going to scream, just pre-warn me so I can just move the phone a little bit away from the eardrum. Only joking. Only joking, mate. It's not there. It's in Derbyshire. Oh, that's so sad. Honestly, it's heart wrenching, isn't it? And there was another one, wasn't there? Was it a little boy? Not long ago. Was that in London that happened? someone was telling me. I was talking to my other neighbour the other night. We were sitting on the doorstep watching the stars, and she was telling me about this advert, and I've not seen this advert, and it's been going for quite a couple of years. But she was telling me about, like, there's a thing, like they've taught the children to put their hands behind their back, and they put their thumb like inwards towards their like little finger, so they've got their four fingers up, and then while their hands behind their back, they do like a little wave sign. Has anybody else heard of that? I said to my that is really good. If you sort of like get that into your child's mind, and if anything ever did, not that it would touch wood, but they can get help, can't they? Do you mean Derby Street, Princess Angela? Yes, Jake. The Hellfire Club was originally a secret club, oh God, in London, whose members were all toffs, rich folk who wanted to meet up and perform black magic. Blech. Stay away from that. Like, blech. That's just never do harm. Always do good. Then you get it back. That's what I believe. But yeah, that's really like bad then if they're doing all of that, like black magic and stuff. Should never do that. It's more like voodoo stuff, innit? It's horrible. I feel like I'm missing out. Can I be a paranormal sister? I will change my name, Mrs. Paranormal Who. Oh, Jakes. You can always be a paranormal sister, Mr. Guess Who. Oh, Jakes, Mr. Paranormal Who. Oh dear, that would be good. Bless you. A bit like Onion Grove in America. Have to research that. I've not heard of that before, GTR. I will research that though. Thanks for signing the adoption paper, Princess Angela. Let's start again. So, have you adopted Jake now, Princess Angela? Adoptee. Angela, you was on police abusing powers. Bless Angela. Yep, she go. You go on, don't you, Angela? You go on panel, don't you? I think yeah, you do. Bossman, tell me more. Oh God, Mr. Guess Who's gonna be clipping. Paranormal zipping. I'm joking. Angela, you keeping okay today too? Bless you, Chris. Jake, you good today? Mr. Guess Who, am I behind? I do apologise. I'm always behind. I will be, Chris. 100% you will be, Jake. You're a survivor. You're a fighter. You're strong-minded. So yes, you will be. You can do it. 100%. Hello, Shelley, and all in the chat. Hope you're all doing all right. We're all doing really well, thank you, Chris. How are you? Is this double trouble now? No, I'm only joking. How are you feeling, Chris? I know you haven't been very great. I hope you're okay. Bless you. Chris, how are you? I still don't know which Chris it is, Angela. But thank you, Chris. Oh dear, I got confused last time, didn't I? Only by YouTube, Shelley. Bless her. No, he adopted me. That's right. It was the other way round, wasn't it? I remember now. Ayop, Chris. Yes, I was, Chris. I'm good, thank you, Angela. I think I do, Princess Angela. Good. Police abusing powers. Big respect, Mr. Guess Who. All smoke in Mr. Guess Who's channel. Put your channel in, Mr. Guess Who. I know everybody's in here is already subscribed, but you never know. A few weeks down the line, someone that hasn't been in might click on it and go in. We don't know what's round the corner, do we? We don't know. Is me, Shelley? No, there's two Chris's. There's you and another Chris, and I actually thought it was you, the other Chris. Now you're going to confuse my brain. Confused.com. I'm joking. Hello, RJ Bud. How are you? I hope you're okay. Big respect always. I've caught up. Yay. Not too bad this week. Shelley and chat. Just keep on going. Big love to you, Chris. Honestly, sending you healing. Yeah, definitely. And you just keep plodding, don't you? So yeah, big respect to you, mate. And when I find out, I'm like, oh yeah, that's him. That's the person. Brain's like a sieve sometimes. Hey up, RJ. RJ, we're missing Scooter Boy. How is Lynx? Is he okay? Is he doing all right? Do you still go grafting with Lynx, RJ? GTR. Angela heard anything of Woo? Police abusing power is good, Shelley, on YouTube. Definitely, yeah. I'm been a member to Pat for what, over a year and a bit now. So he is a good channel. Him and Civils were like, yeah, the only like two at the very beginning, really. But yeah, he's such great like guy, good heart. You know, says it how it is, and yeah, big respect to Pat always, mate. He needs a grown-up Scooter, Mr. Guess Who. Oh, bless him. Do you remember when he used to do his videos on his scooter, though? It was funny. Oh, dear. If we all say his name in the chat, he might hear us. So we've got to chant him now. Come on. Lynx. Lynx. Come on, put his name in. It's a privilege to know Jake and to have met him. People can say what they like and think what they like, but he deserves the best life. 100%, Princess Angela. He certainly does. And, you know, that is like good mindset, isn't it? People can say what they want, you know. If we let it affect us, then we're letting them win. If we just let it go over and just get on with our lives, and hopefully they can get on with theirs, then it makes us the better people, doesn't it? Chris, no, nothing, sorry. I'm getting confused now, and I'm not even that far behind. Yes, Shelley. Link says he sends his love. Oh, bless you, RJ. Thank you, and I hope he's all right. Um, yeah, it is. It's. I think I think he's missed by lots of people on here. I swear, I found his Asian twin. He also has a scooter. He's called Modine. You taking the piss, Mr. Gessu? Are you taking a piss? Come on. Oh dear. RJ, did you say hello to Links from me? Mr. Guess Who? That's where I first met you, Shelley, on Paps. Was it Paps or Civils, Princess Angela? Because I'm sure it was Civils. Because I sort of used to like go on Civils, but then ghost Paps at the beginning. But then I found the courage to sort of go hello in the chat. But like now, I just sort of say hello in chats and just think if people speak to me, they speak to me. If they don't, it's no skin off my nose. I'm sure it was it not. I get confused, Angela. I really do. It could have been though. You could be right. It was quite a long time back, wasn't it? No, Mr. Guess Who? It's past the yard. Lol. Mrs. Shelley, just type Modine in YouTube. Okay, I will. I'll do it after. What am I going to see? It's like, oh dear. Perhaps when you come on and spoke in the chat, and I was your first video but couldn't watch. Oh, I can't remember, and I get so confused. Because it was quite a while ago, wasn't it? We're going back. It'd be nearly like I don't know, because I was going in Civils for probably. I was watching his videos for about 4 or 5 years, like 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago. But then I started like my channel 2 years ago. It must have been about 2 years ago then, Angela. It all the way through. I did GTR. He sends his best. Said you're one of the good ones. Of course, GTR is one of the good ones. I'd never have anybody say any different. And if anybody said any different, I'd be like their defence. Like, don't talk about GTR like that. Sorry, just saying it how it is. But said you were brave and followed you since then. I think you did, yeah. I can remember now. I just needed that little nudge, little kick up the butt. Bless you, beautiful. And so are you. We could go really deep tonight. Do you know what I mean? And we could say like things that but so are you, brave, and everything that you've been through. And you're an inspiration. I've always said that. So let's not go too deep now. Come on. Mrs. Shelley, have a few carrier bags. Oh, mate. Have you ever seen them? they're different colours. There's orange, red, green, and blue, and you put them in your trolleys, and you and you just pack the shopping in them already. I've got 4 of them ready. Oh, don't. I do feel for her because we've all done things like, and I get it, but I get what you're saying, but like it's like, has that person like got a medical issue or something? Like you just don't know, do you? Shelley, you heard of Goddess today? Yes, Chris. Goddess has been in a bit further up the chat and a bit earlier on. Goddess is fine. She's doing amazing as usual. She's fine. Bless her. Well, I am RJ Law. Thanks, buddy. Yes, that long ago. That's yeah, it was long ago. God, I tell you, it's like before we know it, it's going to be like 4 years soon, isn't it? Just time. Who who agrees with me, or is it just because like I have so much going on sometimes? Who thinks this year's gone really quick? I think it has flown by. RJ, don't mention me to Scooter Boy. He won't come on YouTube for a few months. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Angela, you went and I woke up in the dark talking to the phone like a madman and no one told. Angela, you didn't have to leave for that to happen. That's just you on a normal day, in it, RJ, mate. Sorry. Oh dear. Lynx is probably hooked to RJ's arm like a monkey. It's like, come on, bro, where are we going? Angela, secrets? We don't have secrets, you know. And they say that, don't they? You should never have secrets. Oh dear, bless RJ. Donna, beautiful, how are you? I hope you and family are okay. Big love and respect, beautiful always. Bless you. Mrs. Donna, Ayok Donna, Midok. Donna, how's you? Yeah, this year is flying by for sure. Oh God, I honestly thought, you know, wow, September. It's just nearly gone, isn't it? It's freaky, freaky stuff. Freaky in the morning. Mr. Guess Who? This year's been mad. Next year will be all our years. Hi, Donna. Adventures. Perhaps is like me, Shelley. I do not like corruption in the police and HM prisons too, Shelley. Yeah, 100%, Chris. I remember you saying that when you came on live. It's just everywhere, isn't it? And I'm like that as well, and I'm very like that with social services. They're very corrupt in ways, but then this time I don't know whether it's because my son's older and they can't take him that they've helped me, or things have changed. I just don't know. But you're right. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Thanks, Shelley. You're welcome, RJ. Oh dear. I cannot keep a secret from a life. Sharing's caring. No, they say, don't they? I think it's, I always told my granddaughter, if anybody ever tells you it's a secret, it ain't a secret. You tell Nanny, because no one should be telling you, an adult, when it's a secret. They should never say that, And who agrees? Because I'm just trying to teach her that, and I get, we all have like little secrets and whatever, but there's different context to it, in it, I suppose. Good, thanks, RJ. Hi, Princess Angela. It's just she can't tell Mr. Gesso. Come on, Angela, spill the beans. You don't need to tell me, Angela. Lordy dordy. Shelley, her and Tokes sent me some crystals. Oh, do you know what, Chris? Honestly, and Goddess would have done that from her heart. And, she would be sending you healing and everything. She is so beautiful inside and out, honestly. And, when people say, oh, it's YouTube, it's only YouTube, you never meet friends on YouTube and all of that, blah, blah, blah. It Yeah, it may be only YouTube, but you can meet true friends on YouTube, and you build that trust with people, and then they become your friends, don't they? And I've got friends I've known for like 20 odd years, and yeah, she's beautiful, and she'll be one of them as well. She's so lovely, and I gave one each to my twins because it was their birth colours, so they have put them away. They were made up, so thanks, she both. Oh, is that OD? Odd them. Yeah, she's lovely, isn't she, Chris? Honestly, she does things from the heart as well. And yeah, that's so lovely she's done that. Bless her. Sadly, corruption is rife everywhere, but please remember there's still lots of good people. 100% GTR out there too. The press don't like good stories though. Well, the press, they actually like, they can't, like, they get things like wrong and everything, don't they? They do mix it up a little bit. Is that true to say? Or, they add that little bit in, don't they? Pop the link out, Mrs. Shelley. What link, Mr. Guess Who? What, your link? I could tell Angela's secrets though. Don't you dare spill on her. Don't you dare. We'll have your guts for garters, mate. People always have to tell that one person's a secret, then the next one does. Exactly, Donna. When you tell somebody something, that should stay, shouldn't it? It shouldn't be like Chinese whisper. 100%, darling. Honestly, if I'm straight up asked a question, I just answer it or stay silent. Sometimes though, when people like have asked me things and I say, it's not liked, is it? I think. Or put your foot in it, Angela. Lovely feet too. Yes, I do that far too often. StreamYard link. Oh, I get ya. Finally got it. Right, who's coming on? Who wants to come up? Does anybody want to come up for half hour? Does anybody want to jump on for half hour? I have secrets I will die with, definitely, 100%. My brain goes crazy sometimes. She greets me like a... What is that green thing on the screen? Oh dear. They are true friends on here. I will have to speak to them, but don't know what's up lately, but just don't like going on lives and speaking. Maybe the med Shelley. 100%, Chris. Sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't go live because I don't feel like it. You know, it's how we are sometimes, isn't it? And you know, you don't have to. No one can make you do anything in life if you don't feel up to it. You don't have to, bud, you know? True, isn't it? I have a secret. Angela, Erie is coming for you, Lol. How is Erie anyway? Is he all right? Mrs. Donna on his... So why can't I see these little picture things? I will, Shelley. You will what? Yes, Shelley, got corruption in the prison. People work prison. You got good and bad, Shelley. And that's true. There's good and bad in everybody, isn't there? Like everything. It's like corruption, good and bad in us. Oh, you're gonna have to show me your face. Sorry, I'll take it. Yeah, got ya. You can come off if you want, and then I'll add you to stream. Not saying that, like, there you go.
Yeah.
Hello, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Just because of like, I just get a bit like, oh, is somebody coming in your whoever's name, and then they're gonna do, because you get a lot of porn bombers on here, don't you? Not that I'm so I'd be like, you know, lucky to ever get anything like that on here, but you just don't know, do you, mate?
Shelley.
No. How you been, bud? All right?
Yeah, I've been all right. You?
Yeah, I've been all right. I've been a bit lonely without my boy, but I'm all right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. How are you without your boy? But
yeah, it's a bit hard, isn't it? Because I've never been without him.
yeah, I know. How's he doing anyway? I suppose he's phoned home.
Oh, he's working in the military. He's
Yeah.
Getting up for work every morning.
It's off.
He's
Is he really?
Yeah, he's oh mate, he's well, all the boys are looking out for him, obviously, because my brother's sort of said to him, you know, he's my nephew, make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
And they sort of take him to the, like, not the canteen, but they have a shop on site, and they sort of treat him. But I sent some money over for him, and he went and got his hair cut today and that. But he's doing things out of his comfort zone, but like he's detoxed off, like, you know, off the drugs and stuff. So and he's away from all the knives and that.
Straightening him out, wasn't it?
You what, mate?
I said that's good for him though. That's straightening him right out, wasn't it? A little bit of like regimental behaviour and that. It should bring him back round a little bit, shouldn't it?
Yeah. I'd rather save him now before it's too late.
Yeah, I know your brother won't let you get away with nothing, really.
My brother rang me this morning. He went, listen, he goes, don't, he goes, you're going to have to back me on this, because Callum, being a little sly, he's playing me off sort of a little bit with my brother, but he goes, Mum, he messaged me, went, Mum, how do I get data on my phone? I said, well, you have to top up, son, right? So my
Yeah.
brother rings me and he goes, he didn't come to work the other day, so him, like my brother and his wife, what they done, they turned the internet off at 11 so he could sleep, and then he got up for work the next day. So he's trying to get data to get Wi-Fi, like to get.
He's being sneaky. He's trying to get it so he can
Yeah.
use it when the brother turns it off.
I said
He's
to my
a clever
brother, I
boy.
said, I back you, you know, I back you, and whatever you're doing, I'm backing, because you're changing his life at the minute, and I appreciate it. So,
He's a
you
good
know,
boy, you know.
yeah, yeah. But he's doing all right, thank you. How are your kids? All right?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, growing up. My little one's just done her exams and what have you.
Yeah.
She should have the results this weekend when I see her. So
Oh, that would be good. Touch wood. She gets good, you
yeah,
know.
she
Yeah,
will.
that.
She does good
Yeah,
at school.
yeah. She always has been, isn't she, mate? That's really good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
She
when do you
works
see
hard
them?
at it.
Like, when do you see the kids? Every weekend, or
Yeah,
you
I
don't have
try
to
to
say
make
on
it
there because it's
every
personal.
weekend. Yeah, I try to make it every weekend. Sometimes I can't because of money, and I'm not supposed to like have visitors back where I'm staying, so it's a bit difficult. Like near the end of the month when I ain't got no money, I can't afford a hotel or anything. But I still try and see her and take her out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bless you, mate. It must be hard,
love
and
getting
like that.
spoiled rotten.
Yeah, well, of course, because you're not, when you don't see them and then you do see them, you just want to like give them all everything that they want, isn't it? Sort of thing, and that,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know.
I've never had the chance to before, so it's nice to be able to.
And are you in a better place, like mentally and stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Good.
Yeah.
That's really
Um,
good.
being kept in line by Angela, who leaves me talking to the wall.
Keep him on the straight and narrow.
He says, call me when you finish work, won't you? I'll go, yeah, okay. So I'll call
Oh,
her.
bless yous.
I'll be talking to her, and she goes, I'm just going to watch this on YouTube. Do you want to listen to it? I go, yeah. Next thing I know, it's 10 o'clock. I wake up and I go, all right, I'm sorry, I fell asleep then. What's going on?
Oh,
And I look round and she's gone. Left me there
yeah.
talking to the wall.
Oh, bless you both, though. It's nice, RJ, isn't it? You
Yeah,
know, and you know,
yeah,
it's good to have each other as well, isn't it? And you
yeah,
know, unite you stand, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, definitely.
And that's what helps you both. So
She tells me off when I'm bad as well. So
yeah, but that's what you need, isn't it? Someone to
I'm very
correct.
good.
But you need that, mate. You know, in life, everybody does, don't they? If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you got to, like, you're right, ain't you?
Yeah, exactly that.
You know,
How's your love life anyway? Are you seeing anyone yet?
I
No.
never kiss and tell. I never kiss and tell.
Mhm. Not on a live stream anyway.
I never kiss and tell. Oh, don't. Yeah, some things you keep personal, don't you?
Exactly that. You have to.
Yeah, of course you do.
Mr. Guess who will clip your house and put you put you in your own
No.
video and make you
Do you know
famous.
what? I had to say that before about Mr. Guess Who, RJ. You know, at the end of the day, he's always clipped people for like outing them for wrong uns, I believe. And that's my opinion. Some people might think different, but
Yeah. It's
you
always
know,
just fun though, isn't it? It's just a bit of fun, really.
yeah. And to be fair, like from Mr. Guess Who's original channel, like you know, he's all or I say he, but he's always been fair, and
Yeah,
you know, he's left some alone that don't really need to be on there. So
yeah, exactly.
big respect to Mr. Guess Who, isn't it?
After the YouTube awards, it'll be Sir Guess Who anyway. You know that, don't you?
Oh, we need a YouTube award. And the award goes to the real Guess Who. Sorry, I had
Yes,
to add that bit in there. I
it
don't know
is
if
lots
this
of
Guess
commitment to
Who's where I'm
YouTube.
coming from. But, you know,
He
some
must be
things we
committed to
clock on there
YouTube.
and some things we don't.
He must be committed to YouTube to be in all these channels at once, clicking them.
Have you seen this video then about this lady wee-weeing in a bag?
Pardon?
Well,
No, tell me more.
well, that's what. Have you seen? Has anybody else seen it in the chat, or is it just like
Hiya,
you've
Scott.
not clipped it, have you, Mister Guess Who? Because it's not been on your channel. Or did you do it on Friday and Saturday when I had the blue wall of death on my laptop? One of the two. I ain't got no comments coming through now. Is that because we're chatting?
No, I've got loads of comments coming through.
Have you been sent on to try and put me on the spot, get to say something, or what's happening, RJ? Fill me in, mate.
Are you saying that I could be corrupted to do such a thing?
Yeah, you lot corrupted RJ's brain, have you?
I thought I was going to beat Angela on here before she came on here and told my secrets. That's what it was.
You lot corrupted RJ's brain? Come on, let me know.
Angela said I'm not allowed to tell her secrets, but you know, if we're talking and they slip out, it's not my fault, is it?
Oh, hang on.
Oh no.
Right, I found some more comments. Right, here we go. I don't want to be rude though, RJ, because you're on the panel, and I like to chat.
No, we're all here. We're all here. People are watching as well.
Right, here we go, RJ. Right, you do the voice out, RJ. You read the comments.
It's a gecko, Shelley. That was my lizard, by the way. That was my lizard. That was me. That's what Angela treats me like, a gecko. That video was the funniest one ever.
Which video was that, Princess Angela?
I think she might mean the wee in his bag.
Angela. Yeah, Eerie is fine. That's good. Everyone keep putting the emojis. Looks like Shelley is going to blow her lid. I like my doors, you know. In it,
yeah.
RJ, I like my doors. I've got new doors.
Blow the bloody doors off.
My doors are doing all right.
What? Really?
I don't think Mr. Guess Who will get that though, RJ. That's some joke like between me and you and like.
Yeah, it was funny though. Every time you got jumped, another door disappeared.
See, I can see them. Rose, heart, fire. But can you see what I mean, RJ? You know the last one? What is that? On there.
Monkey, there's Rose, heart, fire, 100%. Peace sign, thumbs up, monkey, and the you know, little finger, thumb and first finger. That one.
Oh right, okay.
I remember.
Stay on panel. Stay there. Don't move.
Oh my God, Angela.
Good on him, Shelley.
She had to put a carrot in it.
Oh dear. Yeah. Princess Angela's put a carrot in there. Look.
Yeah, she's always on that.
Dear. Carrot. What have you all started? Come on. Behave.
Parrot.
She is going into year 11 now.
That's my daughter, yeah.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah.
So 11, she'll be doing her GCSEs and that, won't she?
Yeah, it was her birthday at the beginning of the month.
So how old was she? 15?
You're asking her, Dad. You know dads don't know ages. dates of birth, things
Oh,
like that.
sorry. All right. I'm just trying to think because it'd be the
I
same.
think she's, 15, I think 14, 15. Remember, Angela, help.
Angela, help, 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 RJ. He needs help.
She does that to me all the time. She goes, so, how old's your middle daughter? How old's your eldest daughter? And I go, she's about 6 foot nearly. I don't know age, I don't know height. Yes, she was, 15.
Oh, I think Donna's got a beautiful voice, Mr. Guess Who. Honestly, you're right. She's got a stunning voice. Definitely. Yeah, Donna, you really have. She'd be good, wouldn't she? Like doing her own sort of panel and just like chatting away. She'd be so soothing and that. Just popping back, Miss Angela, can you please tell Shelley to get in touch when she can, please? Who's on panel? Take care. Of course I will, Marisi. I need to speak to you, beautiful. I'd say I'd give you a quick call, but yeah, we're going to be chatting. I need to chat. All right, beautiful. Take care. Speak to you soon. Oh, bless her. And that's the thing, me and Marie, we don't speak to each other all the time, but when we do chat, we chat like it was yesterday, and we do chat sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, you can chat.
There's no pressure. Yeah. No, but there's no pressure then, you know, RJ, when you've got some that, I don't know, I can't, can you handle date? I just don't know. Some people are different, aren't they? They communicate differently, but yeah, I'm just not very like that.
We've messaged each other for a quick chat. 2 days later, we're going, I think we better go to bed. It's time to like, how long have we been on the phone?
Yeah. But it's true though, when you catch up, don't you? And like I've had, I'm not going to say friends because they weren't friends really in the first place, but I've had people that have got funny that I haven't maybe replied back after 5 minutes, or you know, I haven't spoke to them in a day. Well, you know, we all have lives, we all live our lives, and we all have things going on. You know, I just wouldn't treat someone like that. So don't expect it back, really.
Yeah, you shouldn't expect it back.
It's RJ Marie, bless her. She didn't know who you was. I think because of your, you know, your picture. And your name's not on, I think.
Oh,
Bless
ain't
it.
Yeah. Incognito.
Bless her. Yeah, my Marie C, me beautiful purple sister from another mister. So we say. Marie has an engine. No, mine, Marie, I've got Marie on the brain. Get Mr. See?
Mine has an engine.
She's on my brain now. You know, I'll have her bad boys after me. She cracks me up. Mine has an engine. Marisi, I will, Marisi. Oh, bless you, Angela. Thank you. GTR. Right, I'm catching up now, RJC. All them. See, I don't like to listen.
No, you're not. You're miles behind.
Oh, behave. Come
Yeah,
on.
you are. Yeah,
Can
you are.
not scroll through them?
Not on your screen, I can't.
I agree, Marisi. Mr. Guess Who is fair, 100%, and that's what was saying before. Totally. Like, no one can ever say that different, you know? Don't you agree, RJ? Like, all the clips that have been out there is for the right
they're just a bit of fun. Some people haven't got the capacity to see that they're fun. They just think that somebody's having a pop at them, don't they? But it's always they're always quite funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
But he only picks the funniest bits, or our really worst bits where we should know better. He's just showing us that we're acting like kids really at the end of the day, and we should be grown up. That's what I think, anyway. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind. Mr. Guest who can put any clip he wants of me out. If I fuck up, it's my own fault, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, I know we can all do things stupid, and I know we can all say things stupid when we're in not a great place, I suppose. But I think it might have been, I think it was Marie, correct me if I'm wrong, Marie, say, but she always said to me, if you're not in a good place and your mind's not great, don't go on YouTube because
Yeah,
it's the worst place you can put your mind out, sort of thing. And she was right. She's
yeah,
right,
it's right. It's right.
100%, you know. And but people that whose mind ain't great, they do things, they regret it the next day. But then there is clippers out there, isn't there, that do get it quick. Like,
Yeah, but you know, it's a public platform. I don't get why people go, you can't use it, you can't use my videos, you can't do this. Don't put it on public. If
yeah,
you've got if
don't
you've
put
got
it
it on
out.
your channel, somebody can quite easily put it on their channel. And another thing, when you don't want to be clipped, don't come on and go, yes, yes, like, share, subscribe, and all that lot. Because like,
Yeah,
share, subscribe. Once you say like, share, you're giving people permission to share your
to
stuff
share.
anyway. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I don't get why people get so funny about it. They put stuff on YouTube and it's on their own channel anyway. So
yeah.
what's the difference between you leaving it public and somebody else putting it on their channel in public? It's, you know,
Yeah,
if you
it
mess
goes
up,
about, I think it's more the communities that see it more, isn't it? Like, unless it's got like a
yeah,
proper heading on it that's going to get it out there. But it's like a community war off, isn't it? What is going on? It's like madness sometimes. And you like, I just don't get why people call people the end, you know, well, I
yeah,
don't
yeah, I
understand
know.
that. It's so
No,
regular and random. It's just
no,
wrong.
it's not like, it's not even a nice insult, is it? If you know, because you can insult somebody in a nice way, or you can insult them in a totally derogatory way. That's throwing names like that about somebody. You know,
Yeah.
somebody that doesn't know would see that and go, "Is he? Are they?" And then the next thing you know, everybody's like, "You're definitely one. You're definitely one. I've seen it somewhere. I've heard it before." And all it is somebody just being a dick.
Yeah, but
I
you're not
don't
going to
get
go up to some random person on the street and say that, are you? You're not going to.
possibly, but I wouldn't get.
No, but you wouldn't. That's the thing. And majority of the people on here would never say that to somebody on the street. So
No,
why
of course
why
not.
on here?
Of course not. Not even in an argument. If you don't know somebody, you wouldn't do it, would you?
No. Because it's a
No,
strong
definitely
word
not.
to say about somebody, isn't it? And if it's not true,
Yeah,
it's
of
just,
course.
you know. Oh, Scott, hello, how are you? I hope you're okay. Um, yeah, big love and respect to you. Bless you. Thank you for popping in, and I hope you are doing okay. Bless you.
Oh, that's
Let's.
good. You're only like 20 minutes behind in the chat, Billy.
Oh, am I?
A
Sorry. God,
record.
hang
That's
on.
a
Right, here we
record.
go. Oh, bless
No, that's
Marisi. Night, night, beautiful. I'm definitely going to ring you tomorrow. We've got to catch up. I hope you got your present. I hope she's got her present. If she's not, I'm going to kick off. I clip what I think others should see, and I have no problem removing anything. You've always done that. Have like if anybody says, "Can you remove it?" You always have out of respect. It's only YouTube. I genuinely don't want to live rent free in people's heads. Bless you, Mr. Guess Who. Guess who was thinking about but didn't sleep last night? So will sound a bit slow. I think my voice is common. Your voice is beautiful, Donna. Honestly, she has, like, you've all probably heard Donna's voice, but like, I think you have like a sweet, it draws you in voice, you know. It's really nice, honestly. You could like she could be, you know, when you listen to
Like
the
read a bedtime story.
no, that's me. You
No?
need to get your pillows and duvets ready when I bloody read a story. But you know, like the meditation channels where they speak
Yeah.
over the music
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then it helps people meditate. Oh, she'd be brilliant at that.
That's bad. Should get secrets out of people like that.
Behave. That's not meditation, is it? What's hypnosis in it?
Oh yeah,
That's
hypnotising
when they
people. Yeah,
do things like that.
hypnosis.
They get you to do things. You've seen that film with that hip, or when he hypnotizes their brains and he gets
Yeah.
them to do things that they're fear and stuff.
If only that were possible.
I watch some crap. I do. Tell you.
Just think of the things you could get people to do if you could do that, eh?
The
God.
thing is, though, I sit and watch these films, right, when it's really like late and it's dark, and I'm sitting there thinking, I've got to go upstairs now. And it's like, ooh, do I move yet? Ooh. And then you hear like a creak, and it's like
Yeah.
upstairs.
Don't
Mad.
start that.
Bloody mad. I
I
tell
get
you.
that now. I was on the phone to Angela the other day and she went, "Stop growling at me." I went, "Oh, please don't start that." I went, "I'm not growling at you." She went, "Somebody's growling at me. Stop it." I
Did
went,
she hear
"It's not
something?
me. Not me.
Bless her.
Please don't say it's me growling."
Evening, Scott. Bless you. Oh, bless him. A lady did what? Lol. I'm a bit
Oh,
lost
she was
now.
in a bag.
Stop taking the wee wee, Donna. I do feel sorry for her. I'm sorry. My heart just goes out, and like I, if someone's desperate and they've got to go, ain't they? And
Yeah.
like, you know,
Well,
and
at least she actually went in a bag. Did you see Pat's video the other day about the policewoman that went into a shop wanting to like use their toilets? They said, "No, we haven't got public toilets." So she went in the changing room and pissed in the changing room.
oh dear, because she needed to go.
Angela, you didn't hear a growler. You heard a growl.
The thing is,
Don't
we've
laugh,
all got
Kelly.
it. You know, if you're driving up like motor or something, you know, you've got to go. You've got to go, ain't you? Like there's a
Yeah,
bush. Oh my god, I've got to go. You know,
yeah, but
but
that woman on Dan's video, she was a policewoman.
wow, and they
She
would
was
have
out,
fined
she
you for
wasn't
that,
in.
wouldn't they?
Well, she weren't in uniform or anything. She was on a night out with her friend. But like, as soon as she asked for the toilet, I said we ain't got one. She went in the changing room, and the staff could hear them laughing and that. As soon as they came out, they went in, and she pissed all over the carpet. And she went, "No, I was just in there checking my bra."
Well, there
And the
must be a
thing is,
new law coming out, RJP, wherever you like.
well, yeah. It's easy for men though, and just slip up an alleyway somewhere, and in the dark. But a woman, it's a bit different, I suppose. But even so, don't go in the
Yeah,
changing room.
it's
Don't
you've
don't
got to have a
do
bit
that.
of respect, and like
Yeah,
self-respect and stuff.
yeah. But
It's
apparently
true.
she's been let off with a warning or something silly like that. I mean, that's ridiculous.
She got let off with a warning, but if that would have been somebody like me or you or anyone in the chat, we would have got fined up to probably £1,000 or something.
If not
You know?
more for the cleaning of the carpet and the changing
Yeah,
room, and yeah, they said, "Oh no,
disgusting,
we
isn't it?
can't clean it. We've got to replace the whole thing, so you'll have to pay for the whole thing to be replaced."
I
We
just
wouldn't
can't
get away
believe
with it.
this poor woman, man. She weed in the bag, and like, you just come on, just own
Angela,
it. Just come on and own it, and just say, yeah, I did it. Get over it, or something. You know,
can you tell
she's got
Angela
to
to
feel
stop
embarrassed,
talking about a growl?
ashamed.
You tell Angela to stop saying growler. She heard a growl, not a growler.
You heard a
That's a
growl.
whole other. That's a whole other thing. A growler is different to a growl. Did you just laugh then under your breath, Shirley?
No, I went.
Oh, good.
like that.
I'm glad about
We do noises like
that. Yeah.
things like that. I don't know why I'm doing it, but it's just I think because I'm not lonely, but I'm alone. My brain is like, what can I do? What can I do? You know,
Sorry, Mr. Guess who just put on there. The big question is, will she invest in a bag for life?
will I?
No, will no, the woman that weaves in the bag.
Yeah,
He's put, will she invest in a bag for life?
she's got to, isn't she? She's got to do it.
As long as it's a Sainsbury's one or a Tesco one that's waterproof and not an Aldi one that's made of that hemp stuff.
Can you
Because
imagine if she done it in a cup and then drank it? Like,
oh
what she done
god,
it? Oh Lord, Lordy,
uh,
Lordy.
or in a Coke bottle and left it at the side of the road like.
I do feel
Oh,
for her though, like, especially because it's on here and Donna, I'm Cockney. Oh my God, yeah. Get out of my pub. I tell ya. She talks like that, you know?
what son?
She goes, I'm buying up the apple and pears. Yeah. She's going to kill me. I'm okay, thank you. How are you? I'm so behind,
It's not
Sorry.
JJ Scott.
Boom, I'm gone. She's running. I'll see you later, beautiful.
It's Mr.
Have a good
RJ
day.
Scott.
That's Australian, isn't it? Have a good day.
Yeah. G'day, Cobber.
Good day. Don't know if I've heard before, but I'm a northerner, lol. Oh, my neighbour's a northerner. And she goes to me the other day, we took our boys to the park, and she goes, we got on the debate about, what did she say? Right, hang
No,
on. It's not lunch, dinner, tea, grass. No, it's grass. She went, no, it's grass. And I was
right.
like,
Yeah,
no, it's grass. And
yeah,
she would argue until, like, they say the cows come home, sort of thing. And she was telling me it was grass all the way home. And I was like, okay, it's grass, just to keep
yeah.
her happy.
You just got to give in at the end, don't you? Angela goes, Angela says to me, oh, do you live near Rochester? And I go, where's that? She goes, Rochester. It's in Kent. I go, do you mean Rochester?
Yeah,
And she goes, no, Rochester. No, it's Rochester. She goes, but it's spelled Rochester. No, it's Rochester.
just that.
Rochester. Ro-
Because we say
like,
dinner and they say
yeah.
tea, don't they?
Yeah.
But like to us, it's a cup of tea, isn't it? Like
There
But
you go.
yeah,
Look. GTR put it there exactly. It's definitely grass, not grass.
yeah, I'm gonna stick my head out the door tomorrow and go. It's definitely grass, not grass, and then shut the door.
Oh, Scott, Angela is posh, ain't she? Scott's put, haha, Angela is posh, lol. Oh, yeah, she's posh, all right.
I'm actually very bad with health, hun. Unfortunately, I've been overwhelmed and broken down in health. Oh, bless you. Be okay. I just got to get up and dust off and go again, girl. But yes, been very low, unfortunately.
Wait,
Oh, bless you,
well,
Scott.
hang on a minute. Now he's put it the other way round. GTR saying, no, it's the other way round, RJ. No, it's not grass, it's grass.
Who said that?
Right. GTR. Oh, yeah, GTR's from up that way too, isn't he? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
no,
need
it's
to
not.
get to the bottom because I'm missing out. I'm
No,
sorry, everyone. Scott,
shoot.
why do I have a feeling to tell you to
Oh,
go? Oh,
yeah.
what's going on? I don't know, Mr. Guess Who. Would it be because you're? Oh no! Please
Yeah.
don't do this in here. Come
No, they're
on.
not. They're not. Don't worry. Go to the bottom, man. Shelley, where Angela's last comment. Oh no, DTR's last comment is now.
Oh, bless you, Mr. Guess Who. See,
It's just
you,
something,
Mr. Guess Who is polite and respectful, and no one can ever say any different. And yeah, bless you. I'm just sorry to hear that as well, Scott, as well, that you've been feeling low. I think we all have along along the roller coaster ride, haven't we? And things have happened. Mr. Guess Who, I was cringing at Scooter Boy jumping on Exposure. Is Exposure
oh,
TV? He was one that
yeah.
popped in here and said about matey went to prison. Because he's quite spiritual, Exposure, isn't he? He like believes in God and stuff.
Uh,
Did
possibly. I've
Links
never.
go on there then? I was
Oh
like,
yeah. Oh yeah. A couple of nights ago. Yeah, it was a
did he show him the
train crash.
light?
It's a train crash, Kelly. He's going
Oh
on
no.
there going, get PD on, get PD on, but that's another story.
Oh, for God's sake. What is
Yeah,
going
no,
on?
yeah, I know. I
And that's
think
what I mean. It's like Marie was right when she said to me, if you're not in a great place and you
yeah.
don't feel 100%, don't go on YouTube. And there's been
Yeah,
times where I haven't been on for weeks. And she was right. You know that. And
I-
someone
I'll give
else said that as well to me ages ago.
I'll give
Somebody
Link
else said
his
that.
due though, Kelly. He came to work the next day and he went, all right. I went, yeah. He went, I bought you some dinner. I went, thanks, mate.
Oh, bless him.
And I went, cheers, mate. He went, did you see me on Cesspit and Exposure last night? I went, no. You haven't got YouTube links. You don't do YouTube. He went, yeah, I made a bit of a dick of myself because I was a bit drunk. And I went, of course I fucking see it, you idiot. I went, as soon as you get on YouTube, everybody goes, yeah, Links is on YouTube. You better have a look. I said, you
Oh
could have been
no.
in the
See, why
with
doesn't
that.
he go on another channel that's more calming? And
But
then
now,
if he wants
at
to
now,
come
now
back,
though, at least now though, when he does it, he can come in the morning and go, yeah, I was a bit pissed. I shouldn't have done that. I was a bit of a dick, you know. But whereas before he was going, no, 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 they're wrong, they're wrong. I'll kill them, I'll kill them. And he weren't in the right frame of mind for it, was he? But
yeah,
now he'll pop on now and again and have a look through. But I think the other night he just had a couple of cans of beer and he was feeling a bit brave.
just
So
had an
not,
outburst, didn't he? Really, sometimes you've got to have that, haven't you? I suppose in life,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't, you crack up. I think.
yeah. That's it
You know?
exactly. He went. I shouldn't have done that. I went. Oh, shouldn't you? I went. Do what you want, Links. You know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But at least he
That's
realises now, though, when he is being a dick, Danny. Before he was going, no, I won't. But yeah, he's all right. You know, he's got much better since he stayed off of all the
oh,
crap.
Mr. Guess Who just put. I instantly knew what was going to happen. Oh
Yeah,
my God! It's
I,
like, come
I bet
on.
Mr. Guess Who was jumping for it, jumping up and down, going, yeah, he's back, he's back.
Oh, did you clip it, Mr. Guess Who?
Of
Because
course he did.
I'm going to have to go and
It's on there.
have a look. When was this? Because I had the blue wall of death on my laptop. Was it
Oh,
Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
no, I think it was before that last week sometime, or maybe even the week before. I can't remember.
How have I
That's
missed it?
how significant it was. I can't even remember now.
Oh no.
Uh, yeah, he was. Yeah, he was just Lynch. You know what he's like.
Oh, bless him. But as long as he's all right, and
Yeah,
Lynx is a good lad, isn't he? Just sometimes we all have a few demons that we need to sort of like figure out and work with, don't we? You know?
Jake. Jake's just put a message on there. Jake,
Is Jake
I
okay?
don't want to be funny, but Lynx would make peanut butter out of you. He's not going to fight you. You're too young, mate. It's never going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But you're a good lad, Jake.
Yeah, definitely. You are, Jake. And that's what I was saying to him before, RJ. You know, he's got all of us on here. I know he has friends off YouTube as well, but if he needs to contact anyone, you know, just even if it's 2 in the morning, if I hear it, I'm going to answer you, Jake, you know?
Yeah. He's a good boy.
He's a good lad, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's been through a lot in his life, you know, and he's a fighter. He's a
Well,
survivor, isn't he?
that's why you can come on and say he'll fight you anytime, because he's just a good lad, you know. He sticks up for himself. He's used to it, and
Yeah,
he's had to.
and he does. He don't care who you are, you know,
No, of
he'll always stand his ground, doesn't
course he
he,
will.
Jake?
Good on him too. Don't take falls lightly, you know.
Oh dear. Oh,
I had a second-hand embarrassment.
he was messaging after saying to go to bed. Next minute, I looked. Oh dear, Angela. Oh, God's sake. My God, but that's the thing, isn't it? Do you remember, like months back, when there was loads of us saying to Links, just get off YouTube, just stop it. But I think the more you can tell somebody something like that, the more they're going to go and do it, you know. And you just have to step back, don't you, and let them figure it out. I think sometimes,
Yeah, that's it.
because I think
Yeah,
you were doing it and saying it quite a lot, weren't you, Raj? I'm not putting Links down because I wouldn't put him down, but like I think
yeah. It
you
was like
got to the point where
it
you're
was a
saying
struggle.
quite a lot.
It was a struggle because one minute you'd like get links in a good place and everything, and the next minute somebody'd say something, and
It's a trigger.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Triggers you, doesn't it? And I think sometimes you just have to ignore that trigger, but
Mr.
it's easier
Gasly,
to.
you'll do anything for content, I tell you. He's put Boss Man links is an easy target. Call RJ out. I've met Jake. Jake's a good lad.
You
I,
know,
I
Jake's always like had my
he
back
don't
on
need to
here,
call me out.
always.
He don't need to call me out, Jake. Don't. He can call me up on the phone. He don't need to call me out.
No, yeah, but like, you know, Jake sees it like for it, doesn't it? He will, like, if he
Yeah,
thinks, he always stands up as well, and he is a good lad. Bless him.
yeah, of course he is.
Hello, Scott. I'm okay, thank you. Bless you. I've had a bit of a roller coaster as well, like we do. But yeah, you know, I've sort of asked and received in the universe, and yeah, everything's going good. Like, you know, and don't get me wrong, it's a bit of a yin yang, isn't it? Our lives. We have to have a bit of negative to outweigh the positives in our life, and you know, everything can't be positive all the time, can it? So we have to have a little bit of negative thrown back in there. But you just have to balance it, don't you? And you know, we just have to take day by day, Scott. You know, bless you, honestly, bless him. Scooter Boy is the gift that keeps on giving. That is so true.
He is. He is definitely. Oh dear.
They don't call him Link's Jumper because he's jump around all the time. Sorry. Princess Angela clearly had lots to drink for courage. Miss Donna voice makes me want to file for a divorce. She
That's
has though,
funny.
hasn't she? She's got a beautiful voice. Definitely.
Yeah.
Jokes. Hi Donna, you good too? Oh, thanks, Shelley, making me blush. Bless you, beautiful. It's true. At least you can see now that it's possible to get back up, Scott. And that is the main thing. 100%, Angela. Honestly, you know, and you're right. I'm so behind, you know, when you've been low, sometimes you feel like you're in quicksand, don't you? But you just gotta keep going and take day by day. Sorry, RJ, am I boring you? Are you joking? There's me, right? Come on, get on panel for half an hour. Never have quickies in here, do we? It's just like, Shelley, you take care, and Angela to Donna. Take care as well, Chris. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a good time in Ireland for 2 weeks. Big love and respect, mate. Mr. Guess Who. Take care, Chris. RJ, I heard a growler. Oh. Right, I'm going to let RJ back on screen. Please be RJ. Please be RJ. Please be RJ.
Yes, it's
Yeah, it's RJ. Yeah. It's
me.
RJ.
It's me.
I know, babe, but it doesn't become a bit harder, Angela.
Shelley, can you put the link back in?
Yeah, of course I will, mate.
Thank you. I've been given my orders.
I probably won't be able to see that link now.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Can I, if someone jumping on, because when they jump on, I'm going to mute and go to the loo quickly.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Angela wanted to jump on.
Come on, Angela, get on here, girl.
Just message. Give me that link, you. No, not really. Can you please send me the link?
If it's Angela, I won't ask her face, but
oh no, don't leave me alone with her.
behave yourself.
No, she'd tell me off.
Look, I'm only on the bag for life here. Look, what's going on? You two can chat in the comments. Look, can you scroll down and read them out without putting them on?
I can read them off my TV.
Yeah, do that for me, where I'm at, because I'm so slow. Got to the bit where Donna's gone, Shelley, that was random, drinking piss. I don't know where that came into my head, but I just thought, can you imagine if she grabbed a cup though, and then thought it was lava or something?
Yeah, would you think it's 2 girls, 1 cup again, Shelley?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a bit random, isn't it? I know. Oh dear.
No, it's lowered the tone. I should have stayed off, shouldn't I?
Right, hang on. I've got, it's not Angela. It's Alpine. Is that you, Angela? Is that Angela, RJ?
I don't think so.
Alapin or something. It's like red something in the background with a TV.
No. No, that could be a bomber. Tell me to show the phone.
It's got Alpine in it. Angela, is that you? You don't have to show me your face, but no, they're gone.
She will. If it's Angela, she'll show you her face. Don't worry about that.
I've seen Angela before anyway, so it's not like, but if she doesn't want to come on, she don't have to come on,
If it's Angela in the background, she'll show you her face, definitely. No, she's saying it's not her.
Who's that? Sean Lunn, easy now. What's going on today in here? Last time I had a quickie with you. Oh, hello, Sean. That comes across a bit wrong, doesn't it? Because my last slide was let's have a quickie.
And then you're telling me you haven't got a love life just now, Shelley. What's going on here? Are you holding back?
Oh dear. Sean, mate, come on. Oh dear. Yeah, whoever that was that tried to come on, I'm so sorry. I know it wasn't Donna, was it? Was it you, Donna? They didn't show me their face, but they showed me I don't know. I saw a bed, a double bed, some wallpaper. I was like, oh.
No, that Angela would show her face.
Yeah.
No, if it's me, she's normally swearing.
Oh, can you imagine if there was a hole in the bag though? That would have been worse, wouldn't it?
that's kind of not the point, though, is it, Ange?
Why are we talking?
You're going to piss in the
I
bag
feel
and go, can I
bad.
have a replacement for this, please?
I feel bad talking about it. Like, it's not.
I haven't
I
even
do
seen it
feel
yet.
for her,
I'm going to have
whoever
to
she
see it.
is.
Yeah.
Who is it? I don't even know who they are, but I do feel bad for them. But
Yeah.
it's definitely grass, not grass. Yep,
Yes.
agree, GTR.
Grass, not grass.
That weren't my neighbour jumping on, was it? She's coming on to say,
It might
"Oi,
be.
it's grass,
Oh,
not
no.
grass."
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What neighbour, though? I'm not eating no cakes from your neighbour, that's for sure.
I don't get on with the other one who waited 8 years to do the fence law with me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everybody else I get on with, they get on really well with me. So to be fair, they, even though it's not their place to get involved, they have sort of ranked with me. And well, she poisoned me
Oh,
dog, mate. You know what I mean? It's not right, is it?
I am about it. But
And we've
that's
seen mice
disgusting,
go
isn't it?
in her
Well,
house.
I saw your video.
She's been away for 2.5 weeks, and we've seen mice go in her house. Now
Yeah.
that's environmental now because, luckily I've not heard
Yeah.
mice in mine, but they're in her house, and I'm like, I hope they're ripping her bed sheets up and
Not
everything
fine.
because
Oh.
disgusting.
She's got young kids, though, hasn't she?
Yeah, well, she cooks in the shed at the back, so she's got
I know,
like a
right?
little.
I saw you put something out about that. That's just weird.
That's the size of her shed, and she's got like electric running from there. And you know where the rats, like the shed door, they've bowed it at the bottom where they're getting in and out. So she's put the
What? And then,
poison down.
oh, that's not
I
good.
hope she, I hope, I just hope her karma hurries up.
Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Angela, you're gonna return it after you've pissed in it. No, you got it wrong.
She'd have to get it in the bag for
God. Oh dear.
us.
She's
That'd be
100%.
challenging enough.
Posh. I've got a bag for life. It's my missus, the old bag, not really. you're, bless your missus, eh? Come on, right, enough of that. We know you're only joking. Mine's me mother. I'm only joking. She'd kill me.
Yeah.
Donna, you from Liverpool like Paps? Jake, I'm old but not posh. I'm not
No.
old, mate. Yes,
No.
Jake away, mate. Am I still really behind, RJ? It's getting a bit
Yeah.
like too.
Yeah.
Shall I
Just
just
a
scroll
little
down
bit.
to the bottom now?
Scroll down to the bottom and then go 3 comments up and then you can play catch up again in a minute.
In about an hour. Oh dear. Right, hang on. That's why I didn't go. Oh, bless you. No, I just popped in to say hello on Sunday quickly because I was like off out. Yeah, that's. But bless you. I do feel for you, and I hope you get healing as well. That's good. On about YouTube. I don't like skipping your comments though, everyone.
Oh, trust me, they're only ripping the piss out of each other.
That's spot on about YouTube. That's why I really try to only post positive videos on my channel. But the amount of drama on other channels really gets me down. That's so true, GTR. And you know what? It gets so boring. I just think, like when they do a storyline on a program and you're waiting 3 months for it to come out. It
Yeah.
gets boring, don't it? And I get some people enjoy it, and some people,
It annoys me when they do that and then they never get to the point, and you're
yeah,
thinking,
it's like a
what's going
cryptic
on?
clue, isn't it?
Yeah, even if you ask questions about it, it's like, what's the point? No one knows because it's probably not even
Yeah.
happened.
It's a cryptic clue, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
when you've got Facebook posts and some people go, I'm really pissed off and angry, and then you got, what's up, babe? Are you all right? Is everything all right? Oh, I'll tell you in private message. Well, don't put the bloody post up then if you don't want everyone
yeah,
to see it. It's mad, isn't it? But
yeah,
some
it's mad.
people thrive. I just think, yeah, it's just weird, isn't it? But then, you know,
Yeah, yeah. I don't get these shout at each other channels either, where six grown blokes sitting on the channel shouting at each other. You can't understand a word they're saying. Well, I can't anyway, because I'm a southern lad and I don't understand northern accents. Angela will tell you that. Especially when they all get together and start shouting at each other, it sounds like a brawl in a foreign pub to me.
yeah.
But I just don't get when they're all screaming and shouting at each other, and people they get like 700 people in the chat. There must be some attraction. I get that, but I don't get why. I could go to the pub and watch a fight every night if I want to. A
Yeah.
proper one, not one where somebody's shouting and threatening somebody on the screen. I can go and watch a proper one where there's proper blows and it gets it out of people's systems. But that
Well, I
sort of
just
thing,
think if you've got a problem with one person, it should be between you and that person. It
yeah,
shouldn't be between you, seven, eight, nine people that have jumped on the bandwagon just for the ride, and then they start getting involved and stop. I just disagree with that. You know, everyone's adults, and it's
yeah.
just,
It's not
it's
as if they all know each other
horrible.
either. They only know each other on the screen, like on here, isn't it? It's not like they, they know each other's lives or anything like that, is it? It's
Yeah,
strange. It's just
true.
strange.
But do you know what, RJ? I just think some people on YouTube should have the frame, like the mind frame of like where, if you've got something to say about that person, they should just not let it bother them. Just
No, that's
rise
right.
above it, be the better person, and walk away. Just
That's right.
all that energy that you're putting into that toxic is just it's draining, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. I just don't. Everyone gets so excited about it, don't they? About going and joining an argument. Go outside. Go and have a real argument with real people.
It just goes to show how sad their lives can truly be, though, if they get excited over that. They wait all
Well,
day for that to come on.
yeah, well, I'm not saying it's sad. It might be the only excitement they get. I get why people come on YouTube and that, and why they do it. But I don't get why not go on there and watch something that you're actually like, where you can like contribute something, or like this, like where we're just talking normally, we can actually get chat and contribute something. On there, you're not contributing anything. You're just chucking insults and
Well, do you know what
trying
I've
to meet up
noticed
with
tonight?
people. Right?
Shall I tell you what I've clocked tonight in the chat?
What's that?
Two people have come in, and one's been Jake and one's been Scott, and they've both been really low and had a bit of a bad time. And
Yeah,
everybody in the chat, and including me and you on the panel, we've lifted them up. We've been
yeah.
there. We've not been like, you know, making them feel um a
Well,
bit more
that's
worse,
because
like,
we've both been there, Shelley, haven't we? Like last year was pretty bad, I think, for both of us. And
yeah,
you know
true.
what? When you realise you've got to learn to lift yourself up as well. There is other people out there that will lift you up, but you've got to lift yourself up and rise above it yourself and find something positive yourself that you to move towards, not something negative all the time. And
Yeah.
then, I mean, we both had a shit time last year, didn't we?
I think a lot of people
Quite a
have,
few
and I
people
just
did.
think, you know, a lot of people have not been in a good place, admittedly, because of the lockdown, and it just caused a lot of stress for
was on that
people.
way.
You know,
Yeah.
Jake.
I mean, Scott's a good bloke in that. I mean, I saw him on Paps a couple of weeks ago, and he didn't have hardly anything, and people were offering him money, and he's saying, "No, no, no, I don't want to take the money. Don't want to take the money." Oh, he's a proud fella, and I get that, but he's also a clever fella. Now, if I was Scott and I had the brains that Scott's got, I would have gone, "Okay, I'll take that money, but what I'll do is I will take it and double it so that I can go and buy his, like, because says he goes out and he buys homeless people food and what have you. I'd
Yeah,
take that, double it, and go and get them more food, and then double it again, and I'd do that. I'd if I weren't going to use it for myself, I'd say to people, look, this is what I'm going to do. What do you think? If I take it, this is what I'm going to do with it. He's a clever bloke, Scott, and he's got a good head on his shoulders, and he
I've
could
got to
do that.
say this about Scott. About a year and a bit ago, when I was sort of not in a good place myself, admittedly, but
Yeah,
like you get when you're new to YouTube in like certain things, you get roped into certain things, certain people, and you start to
yeah,
believe what people may say. Not,
yeah,
not,
yeah.
I hold my hands up. Yeah, admittedly I did, but I'm my own person, so I should have took a step back like I would now,
Right,
and
that's
gone,
right.
no, actually, I think you're wrong. And
Yeah,
to be fair, he did get a lot of stick back then,
he
and
did,
it was wrong. He should
he
have been
did.
made to feel welcome and not be criticised or anything. So I do apologise to you, Scott, for that, because I was wrong, and when I'm wrong, I will hold my hands up. So I do
Some people,
apologise to you.
Scott will be the first one to say, if somebody says something, he'll jump up and he'll go, no, and he'll start shouting at them and that. But that's the way Scott reacts, and you've got to understand that. You've got to understand that's the way Scott reacts, because that's the type of temperament he's got. He's a good bloke. He's got his own beliefs and what have you. Fair play to him. No, I
Yeah,
respect that. And he's got to rise above what other people say to him at times. Instead of shouting at them, go, all right, think what you want. Because that winds them up. That really winds them up. If you're just calm with them and go, think what you want, crack on, you say what you want, and you just ignore them a little bit, laugh at them, make a joke with them,
yeah.
you know, that fucks them off
But
so
a
bad
lot
that
of
they
people have
can't be
done that
bothered
on
with you
YouTube,
anymore.
though, RJ. I've seen a lot of people come on YouTube and like being triggered, like like we were saying about Links before. He's done it, and he's not. They're not the only people that have done it. And loads of people have come on and like shouted down, and then took a step back. But some people have said sorry, and some people ain't they?
Yeah,
It's like, if you do something like that and you genuinely mean you're
yeah.
sorry, then it's genuine, isn't it? But
There was, when Lynch was going through his thing, there was just some really nasty people out there. You'd say to him, look, he's in a fucking shit place. He's having a fucking breakdown here. You back off him, and they just get worse and worse and worse. So in the end, it was having to say to Lynch, look, I know you really fucking enjoyed doing this YouTube stuff and that, but it's really like making you ill, mate. You know, time to like sit back and recoup a little bit, like sit back and have a good look at it before you carry on. And he said to me, like, we sat down and we had a chat, and he said, like, no, he said, fuck that. He said, it's really doing my head in. I can't be doing it anymore. It's sending me crazy. And that's why he actually like stopped coming on.
yeah,
But yeah,
but I think when you like, it's not that you have to stay in your own lane on YouTube, because it's nice when you get around good people that
no,
are on the same wavelength as you, and that are kind and good hearted. Some people are not out to get you, but it's it's weird. It's like it becomes competitive, I think, where they're trying to out
yeah,
people for being wrong, but then they have wrong people on their channels. So it's where do you draw the line, like sort of
I
thing?
mean,
What's right from wrong? I
people,
just, you know,
people say stuff about me and everything, and they go, I mean, PD's the worst one for it. sorry to keep bringing his name up, but he's like, come on my channel, I'm calling you out. I'm putting it out there, I'm calling you out. And you'll sit there for like 10 minutes waiting for you to go on your channel. And I just sit there and laugh at him. I go, no, you sit there and shout and scream, PD, because you're making a dick of yourself. You know what I mean? Just do
yeah,
it. Just sit there and do it. I'll just sit back and watch you go mental. And then he goes, you're spineless and all this, like, because you ain't come on. No, I just don't want to fucking argue with you. It's got fuck all to do with you. Go
yeah,
away. You know, he puts himself in a position to try and make himself look good, and he's really not come across looking good at all out of anything that he's ever done. I mean, me and you know where he came from, so.
yeah.
But that's just one example. There's plenty more out there, isn't there?
It's true as well. It's like on, I think it was like one of Mr. Guess Who's clips about somebody that we, that I think came into one of our channels once, that abused
Me
these women and
local.
threatened to
Sorry.
rape women and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you've got people like saying how wrong he is, and then you've got on the next breath, and it's all behind the scenes. I think it's all WhatsApp groups and it's all private messages. Yeah, bro. Yeah, how are you going to call someone your bro when you've just outed them for being a woman abuser, and then you know
Yeah.
you don't have nothing to do with them, but then behind the scenes there's truly, I do think truly there is more going on, and it does,
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah, but like you got to look through some of it. It's all smoke and mirrors, isn't it? You got to look through it, ain't you? And
it? Yeah.
like,
Local,
there's a
sorry,
few that
RJ.
go
Oh,
on.
bless you, local. Sorry, I didn't see you there. How are you? Big love and respect to you always, bud. How are you doing? I've missed a few of your lives. I'm so gutted.
Yeah.
Sorry, RJ. I just wanted to say
That's all
hello
right.
because, yeah, bless local.
It's your channel, Shelley.
No, well, you're on the
You
panel
make
of the
you make the
rooms.
rules.
Like, I'm just I'm grateful to everyone in the chat as well. I weren't going to
Yeah.
come on live for long tonight, but you've all cheered me up, and it's nice, isn't it? I'm happy anyway, but
Yeah.
it's nice to have that chit chat at night, and
Yeah.
you
That's what it's
know,
about, though, isn't it?
yeah. It's nice to be there for others as well. It's free, isn't it? It's kind,
Yeah.
kind. Being kind is free. I know
At the
respect is
moment,
earned, but if they
at the
don't
moment,
earn it,
actually, being kind is about the last thing that's going to be free. I think.
pardon, mate.
I think being kind is going to be about the last thing that's going to be free in this country. Everything else is going to be ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Do you know what? I was doing my garden the other day, and this elderly lady walked past, and she had a stick, and she stopped, and I could see she wanted to talk to me, and I sort of
Angela, sorry,
sat
Shelley.
with her.
Angela, you need a carrier bag. I've got one for you. She said she needs a wig.
Angela, you're jumping on panel. Switch camera on. Joking.
Yeah, we don't want to see you weeing in a bag, Angela.
To do something outrageous.
Don't tell her that, please.
And do you know what? I spoke to this woman for like 15 minutes, and we were just
Yeah.
chatting away, and she said she likes to come out every day for a little walk. And before she walked away, she said to me, "Thank you for talking to me." She goes, "You've made my day today." She goes,
Yeah.
"Just having that daily contact with somebody, chatting with them, has
Yeah.
like meant something to her, you know."
But
So
most
she
people
was
probably would have gone, "What are you doing? Get out." You know what I mean?
I just thought she must be really lonely,
Yeah.
to have said that.
Yeah. There's quite a few people that are, have other reasons for stopping and talking to you though as well, aren't there? You've got to be careful still.
Yeah. Oh,
There's quite a
bless
few of them around here in Kent, trust me.
Mr. Guesses.
There's
Put
not a
the
spare bag.
StreamYard up for you, Angela. Come on. Get
Yeah,
on
and
it, girl.
then he's put, I've got a spare bag for you.
Yes, Shelley, being nice costs nothing. Definitely. And I know sometimes we can all be triggered and we all may say things sometimes which we don't mean, but if you're genuinely sorry, you mean it, don't you? Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's it.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on, Angela. You're not the only one that needs a wee.
Isn't it? Come on.
I can
Well,
tell
do
what
you
you're
know,
thinking.
I'll be running for the co-op recycling bag in a minute. No, bless her. I couldn't say that. It's really bad. I do feel for the woman,
Yeah, yeah, that's not.
especially it being all over here as well. It's not nice.
Yeah. Well, you ought to be in London where they charge you to go to the toilet.
Yeah, it's true. They do charge you in some places, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. I was shocked when I went to Holland the first time. I was shocked when I got there. They were like, to give us to go into a toilet. I'm going, what? I only want a wee.
Right, hang
I
on.
don't want to spend that much.
Have you had a wee, Angela? I'm going to put me on. Don't know if it's Angela.
Yeah, yeah, that's Angela.
Yeah, there's my baby. Hello, darling. Gotcha. I got you. I got you. Here we go.
Hi,
So beautiful.
are you
Yeah,
alright?
can I just leave you and Argo for 2 secs while I go for a wee? And I promise it's not in the bag.
Make sure it's a
Okay,
posh
then,
one.
no problem.
Right,
No
I'll speak
worries.
to you in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. All right, bye.
Okay, then.
I've bone to pick with you, Mrs.
Bones.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you. You
Which
left me
one?
talking to the wall.
Listen, you fell asleep.
I woke up and I
I'm
went,
thinking about
"Oh."
electricity, you know.
Not
Just
gas.
saying.
Not
Why
gas.
would,
That'll make a change.
wait, what? Haven't the electricity prices gone up? Is it just gas?
What? Yeah, of course it
What?
has. But normally you're talking about gas.
No, we ain't. What you on about? What you talking about?
But yes, you
And
are.
anyway, yeah, I heard a growler
Angela.
on the phone.
Oh God. Where's my mute button?
Why
You didn't.
mute yourself?
You heard a growl.
No, it was a person or something, and it was a growler. That's what your class one is, a growler.
Okay. Growler obviously ain't the same down here as what it is up there, is it?
Well, clearly not, because it was over the phone. That's a silly thing to say, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a growler. It was a growl.
From where then?
Look at me, a growl. It's a growl.
Yeah, but then it comes to being a scone and a scone. Grass and grass. Grass. Grass.
Raw.
My dad's very much the same speaking as you
So,
guys, but coming from the middle of the England, from the middle of the land, the Midlands, who talk proper
yeah.
English. I'm really good
No, your dad's not from the middle of England. He's just seen the light. That's all.
No, my dad is from London, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's seen the light. He's not conformed to your reality, your weirdness.
I beg your pardon. He knows all about my weirdness, thank you very much.
I know he does. He warned me.
I'm being serious. He knows all about it. I'm not even
So
joking.
Is it Rochester or Rochester?
It's Rochester.
It's not
Grass.
Rochester.
It's Rochester.
It's
Rochester.
grass.
It's grass.
It's grass.
It's fucking grass.
Excuse me.
You
It's
excuse, my
grass.
darling. It's fucking
Listen,
grassy.
for once, Angela, you're outnumbered, yeah? It's not all Northerners on this panel, you know.
Hello.
Is that your telephone voice?
Yes, that's my posh voice. Hello. How can I help you?
Angela's got one of them, haven't you, Angela?
I just don't know what you're even talking about, sir.
We have to put it
Yeah.
on, don't we, Angela? We have to put that voice on sometimes.
Absolutely. But I'm like doing the work aspect of this living thing.
Exactly.
That's when I have to do it. I have to go, hi, I'm phoning up on behalf of blah, blah, blah. I'd just like to know the progress of the case. Blah, 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 blah. And I come off going, what a fucking load of wankers. And it's like, this
Get off the phone and go, Hank. Can
It's
you?
like,
I'm sorry
Jesus
to hear me
Christ.
munching.
Oh,
I'm eating bag of crisps. I'm so naughty.
No, you ain't.
yeah, like Chris.
Yeah, I keep eating at
So
this time of night. It's naughty, isn't it?
Why?
I'll tell you. I got on. You know when my son went to the airport
Mm.
and had to weigh his suitcase, I got on the scales, right, and I thought these scales have got to be wrong. So when we got to the airport, I kept looking at the numbers, you know, when they put the suitcase, because I weighed his case and I thought, right, if that case is right, I'm right in what I'm weighing. So I kept looking at the scales at the airport and it came up with, 21k. So it was right. His scales were like, his case was right. I was running around that airport. I was like, yes, you know, when you're happy, ain't you? Because they're telling you the truth for once.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
hope you
mean?
didn't plan on like popping yourself in air cargo or nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
How many numbers were on the readout?
How many what?
How many numbers were on that readout, Sharon?
What, on the scales?
Yeah, was it just 2 numbers?
What for me, what I weighed?
Yeah.
I weighed 10.5 stone.
Oh,
boot him, babe. Boot him.
right. You're right.
But I think I weighed bigger. Do you know what I mean? In my head, I think I weighed bigger than that. But they're right because his case weighed right, and it was like, wow.
Exactly.
Angela told me it's got nothing to do with being like 3'6".
Well, I think one of my bum cheeks
Shelley's
are a
3'6".
stone,
No,
and
but
the
you are.
other's a stone. Gotta be.
Huh?
Yeah.
One of my bum cheeks is a stone, and the other one's a stone. So that's 2 stone on my arse. It's like, it's gotta be, isn't it?
Do you leave dents in the chair? Is that what you're saying?
I'll tell you, my other neighbour, she's got like knockers, right? She's got big knockers like the front waist. And I had them on my backside. And I was like, I'd love to have like a pair of knockers like you. And she's like, I'd love to have a bit of ass like you. You know what I mean? You can never be, can you?
I would have said you.
There's a saying though, isn't there? Build a bitch up. You don't get
See what I mean, Princess Angela? You come on here and you got me talking dirty now. Come on. What's going on?
Me? I'm just singing. Build a bitch.
Me?
What I don't get, right? It's what I don't get about men, yeah? No, women, sorry, women. It's what I don't get about
Princess
women.
Innocent. Me?
Yeah, me.
What, me?
Honest to God, right? I don't get it, yeah? How women go out there, yeah, and they get all this surgery, plastic surgery, all this like implanted fucking everything, and next minute they would turn around going, for God's sake, all I want is a real man. Listen, love, yeah, you're fucking 90% probably made in China, and you want a fucking real man. I don't get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
I can see mentally why you know, like because there's such a you know, when you get all the models and like everybody, like people sort of try to look like them, don't they? I suppose more of the younger generation. But I can see mentally why some people have insecurities and they're not happy in themselves. But to have plastic surgery is a big step, isn't it? And yeah, it's got to be
Yeah.
when they're starting to look like, what is it, how Michael Jackson sort of went, it's not right, is it? It's just to do that to yourself is just
I know.
wrong.
Melted his nose or something, didn't he?
Some woman actually paid for her daughter for her 18th birthday to have, was it a facelift or something? And I just thought, your daughter's beautiful. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
It's mad,
Not for
isn't
that.
it?
My dad did. If my dad offered me that, I'd be like, get in. No, I'm only kidding. I
You
wouldn't.
don't
My dad would.
need any. What are you going on about?
Why don't you earn your own money and get it? What do you mean if your dad gets it?
Earn my own money. Fuck
Don't
off. Earn my own
spoil.
money. Why do I have
I
Don't
to
just
say
think
spoil.
that? Listen,
everybody's beautiful on
princess
the
by name,
inside,
princess by
beautiful on
nature.
the, so you
Can't help
don't
being a
need
daddy's girl.
food.
I know, right? What is this job thing? People, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I'm only messing. I do have several things that I'm doing, but not necessarily. I was going to say not necessarily paid, but they are. But it's just like to do with like the NHS and.
Right, so who's this
Okay.
woman that we weed in a bag then? Do you know her, Angela?
Her name's Laura Lim, and she goes on to, I think that's her name anyway, she goes on to some channel, and she's very much, I've noticed that, this is my own opinion, she's very much there, like, wanting people to see her body, in my opinion. I think she, like, kind of loves herself slightly a bit too much, and she's walking around the garden. I think she does photography. I think she might have done photography up until this point that now people know that she's pissed in a bag in her own building, which her own building, by the looked of it at the time, I don't know if it was hers or her family's, but it had acres or fucking beautiful garden where beautiful pictures can be taken. But yeah, by the look of the video, really told me a little about it. She was desperate for a wee on StreamYard, like looks a bit. She went running out the door, running back in, and I'm assuming then she pissed in the bag.
So so she was actually desperate where it was going she was gonna wet her pants sort of thing, do you think?
Yeah,
Or do you feel sorry for her? Like especially with it being
no,
on here, I do feel sorry for her. I
no.
absolutely do.
I think she had. I think she had the choice. She went through the door. Do you know what? If you're gonna wait yourself to that point,
Sorry, I
yeah,
just wanted to
keep
make
going. Shut it. You're gonna go. You keep going, yeah.
something.
If you're going out of the door, you go out the door. You don't run back towards your camera. I'm sorry. If you know that piss is dripping down your leg, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. You keep going.
What,
You
so
don't
she
come back in.
actually ran out then? So she actually ran out to go to the loo, came back, and then got the bag to wee in.
I'm assuming that's what happened. Yeah. As soon as I saw her run back in, I thought I can't watch anymore. I might be wrong.
So she didn't just go up, she just didn't stand up on camera, grab a bag and pee in it. So she did try to go to the loo.
I'm assuming the loo was too far. I don't know. Do you know what? I honestly don't know. All I saw was her get up, stagger
Has Mr.
around, go to
Guessing
the
got the
door.
video? Can I put it on it or
Yeah.
not? I don't know. I don't know whether to, I can't, can you watch it?
What's he doing?
You see, I'm waiting my turn like I was told.
Put your
As
hand up,
long as you
please.
ain't peeing, that's all right.
No.
I do feel sorry for her though, but that's me. That's because she's just got to own it. I think just say, look, I've done it. Like I do feel, I'd feel sorry for anyone that had done that. You know, not that. Don't get me wrong. It's a bit random, isn't it? What's happened, but like, there's got to be a reason why she's done it. It's like, has she got a medical
I think
reason?
she
Has
might
she
have been
got
a bit drunk by the look of it.
so she was like drinking and stuff.
If I could done them, but there must have been a toilet nearby. I'm sure she said she'd been like a fucking 40 fucking room mansion or something. She maybe didn't. I'm lying, exaggerating a little bit, a lot probably, but That's how it came across. Anyway, but yeah, there would have been a toilet. I'm sure she would have had an ensuite or something.
Oh, God's sake, man! I just
And
can't
anyway,
believe
was it?
it.
Hold on, I need to establish this. Was it an orange Sainsbury's bag?
Oh my God,
Oh,
Angela,
yeah.
trust
What
you.
Because they do have
colour
Trust you
matter?
to like what colour was the bag? I need to
no,
write
because they
this
do have
down
holes
for
in.
the
They
moment.
do have holes in. They do.
Like Mr. Guess Who said, I don't think it's the bag that's the problem. It's no toilet paper.
Yeah, because she would have
Listen, I'm
like.
sorry, Eva. No. Do you know when you
Strip
need
jar?
to go and you shake that lettuce? I'm sorry, but
Oh, don't,
listen, when you have to go, you have to go. Do you like?
The
don't,
thing
just
is, if
don't.
you're desperate, right, and you need to go and someone's in the toilet, so say Callum's in the loo, I'd be saying, you need to hurry up and get out now because I need to go. And you'd wait a little, just that few minutes, wouldn't you, just to hold it in for till that
Yeah,
someone come out, sort of thing.
yeah. But if you're in the middle of the countryside and there's no toilets in sight, and you just don't have a choice. I'm sorry, but don't get me
Did
wrong.
she know the
Like,
camera was on then? Did she know her camera was on or what?
I think you should know it was on. I'm not saying by the way make a habit of going around weeing. Just sorry, man. I
Did
don't
she
mean.
did she do it though? Did she do it as like meant it to come across as being a funny sort of thing or not? Even though it's not funny, but was she doing it to
Good
do
point.
that?
I don't
There's
know.
got to
You
be
know.
some method in that madness to do that on here. It's just not, you just wouldn't do it.
No, that's true. It was orange and it's technically
It was
so.
orange.
Oh my god, it fucking was orange. I swear,
Oh my God.
they do straight up have holes in mine.
The thing
It
is, that
reminds
bag
me of
got
them,
heavy,
like,
didn't it?
do you know, the
I mean,
makeshift, like, whatever
these
they are,
bags
where
for
they've got
lives
holes in.
ain't strong, are they? Neither. These bags for lives are like, you know what I mean? How long was her wee wee? Like, was
Are,
she?
are you still reading the comments at all?
We're so wrong.
I
We are
am,
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, read
yeah.
the comments out, Angela, for me,
I'm not.
Oh,
please,
okay, sorry. I was just, like, going through them. But right then, I'm on it.
because you're quick.
You're on it like
Basically,
carbonic,
she
yeah?
smells. Miss Guess Who says, I know toilet paper is a little expensive at the minute, but fuck's sake, could have used a curtain or something. Did it, bitch? And or at least a sock. Do you know what I mean? Joking. that's just a
Well,
bad joke.
turn your, like, why have the camera on? That's what I'm a bit shocked. Like, because, like, my brain's a bit like, why would you do that in front of people with the camera on, knowing that your camera's on? It's just, is there some method in her brain? Like, what is she doing? Like,
I don't know. I think she might be a bit drunk. But then next comment is Scott saying, Mr. Guess Who, I'm Robin. Yeah. You say, lol. Yes, mate. Filthy, but she smells a dream, lol. And obviously that's like roaring with laughter. He put, I'm not about that. Just to get it, eyes. I'm not about that drip dry shit. No thanks. Ugh. And yeah, definitely smells like fish. Ugh, don't like fish.
no fishy
Obviously,
on the dishy.
no. All on the little toe meat, none.
Ugh.
On the
Not me to
what?
suck my toe in Ibiza. No, thanking you. And then Donna's put, I'm sure there would have been a toilet nearby. Absolutely. I'm sure public
Yeah.
convenience everywhere you go. Scott said it.
Keep that
You
in
know,
blocks.
Mucker, if the old Sainsbury's bag could wave, wait, you know, Mucker, if the old Sainsbury's bag could wave that white flag, it would have. Yeah. Peace. Sorry. Um, sorry.
Have you got your
Oh
glasses on?
no. No, I ain't got 'em yet. Fucking taking
Oh,
the piss
right.
they are. TV taking the mick. Right, Mrs. Donna, she was at home and the toilet was in the next room. Lazy fuck. Men joking. She might have incontinent problems.
What? She actually got time to run around for a bag, but didn't have time to run next door to the toilet, yeah?
No, she went to run
Incontinent.
out the door, and then next minute she came like
Maybe.
prancing back in like a fairy, and then But I look
like
at
a
it, like, I don't know
fairy.
if she, I didn't know what she was doing, but she was like panting. But that's what I mean. I don't know if she was drunk or not. And then Donna's put, have you seen her when she dances? Do you know what? No, I haven't. I've seen her when she's like on there with the camera and she's like, I
Is
don't
she
know
a
what
good
she's doing.
dancer then? Does she like dancing and stuff?
She might
Is
like
she
it.
good?
I can't say if she's good or not, no. But I looked under that comment from Donna, nope. But that's just my interpretation of the comment. But no, whenever I've seen her, she's just like moving the camera around, doing different poses, like coming into the camera,
Yeah.
panning out. Do you know, like the phone up high, like, listen, love, what you doing?
Oh, hang on.
You on like test it or
There
exposure?
used to
What channel?
be a channel that I was
Ow,
going to comment on once called, is it Tony P?
Dicko. Oh,
And this girl used to sing on there. Laura. Is that her?
I don't
She
know.
used to, she sings like Disney songs and stuff. She's got a good voice. Is that her? Can someone say if that's her?
I don't know.
Check out the vid of her dancing on my channel.
I'm not going to delete my comments because, oh, sorry, okay. No, do you know what, guess who? You've like come part of furniture, haven't you? I'm not saying that I'm going to come and sit on your route, but
Or
I don't know how to say that. Oh, right, I don't get. This is my. Did you do history at school, Shelley?
Yeah, I like history.
no.
Great.
Oh, great. What was that?
Fucking hell. Right, so what did you learn about in history?
History. It's a really big
Just, yeah,
subject.
Yeah, just history
RJ,
when I
what's it?
could be bothered when I was at school. But yeah, like just mainly it was like back in like the war times, wasn't it? About the war and like I like buildings though and stuff like that. But yeah, what did you learn?
Oh, wait, which war was it?
Oh god.
God, Angela, you like just war and stuff. My brain's not good, darling. Like
Not
I'm
just like World War
46.
Two?
Like I was learning that like 20, 30 years ago. Yeah, just
Yeah,
like war and stuff. And
Like the Boer War.
but to be fair, I used to mess around at school, so I didn't
yeah,
really knuckle down. So I think I had ADHD and I wasn't diagnosed. To be fair,
same.
yeah.
I think I've since I've been
But
diagnosed with a
why did you
developmental
ask me that
disorder
question? Why did you ask me about history?
because I, it sounds really ignorant, but do you know what? It's hard enough living day to day. So do you know what happened in history?
Well,
It has no bearing on my life. So therefore, I've never really been interested in it. Don't get me wrong. 11th of November at 11 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, but don't forget, I think about them all the time, obviously. Um, Things like the Boer War, right? I swear to God, I thought it was pigs fighting. No word of a lie. And
did you learn
uh,
about Romans and stuff like that, and like things
no,
like that?
no.
See,
Learned about
history to me, as I've grown up older, I research like if I go past like a building and it's got a story to it, yeah, not like just any random building like a house or something, but I like to research the history into it and why and what when it was built and what happened there. To me,
yeah,
that's history.
It's history. It's
yeah,
all around you, isn't it? It's in street names. It's in the buildings.
Yeah,
It's
land,
talking about. And if you
Roman
don't know it's history,
times. But does it mean something different to you then, like in your mind?
oh
yeah. I
god.
think for myself, I think like, do you know, because I have this thing called um I can say no memory, but it's not that on. It's called like I can only have because we have two or three different memories. No, two different memories. No, three different memories. Fucking hell, see what I'm saying, right? And one is like you have your working memory, you have long term memory, and you have short term memory. Well,
Yeah.
my memory is like I've worked always on just like what was the first one I said? Oh my god, I'm so
Long
shit.
So
term.
your brain's working all
Working.
the time,
Yeah, it's on a
sort of thing.
working
So it
memory
doesn't
kind
shut
of thing.
down.
So yeah, and so I'm constantly in the moment. You know, when people say, "Oh, you need to be in the moment. You need to be like, what is the word like, um,
The word
grounded
is
and all this shit."
You know,
What?
can I ask you something? You know, because you've said that, that makes sense to me. Do you
Hmm.
struggle with your short term? Because I do.
Yeah,
hmm
My
She couldn't
short
even
term,
and
remember what she just
I
said.
forget and stuff.
She couldn't
yeah,
even remember the first thing she just said. She went, "What was the first thing I just said?"
yeah,
Yeah,
The
it's
other
weird,
memory
isn't
that
it?
Angela's got is isms. She's got isms. That's what it is.
So it's like with our short term memory, we have to sort of like try and train the brain a bit, don't we, to sort of help kickstart that bit to work, you know?
absolutely. I use coat
Um,
hangers.
you do what?
Oh,
See,
right.
I'll just read a question, yeah.
I use coat hangers, right? So,
Right.
do you know that after all the trouble that I had with my ex and everything, all that kind of
Yeah.
crap, yeah. I was like obviously under crisis and everything, and the police were like wanting me to go somewhere safe. I've lost a bastard Rizzler, and I had it in my hand 1 second here. Sorry, distracted myself.
Short term memory.
And so yeah, oh, you see, I forgot already. What the hell? Yeah, so I had to go to like this crisis hub thing daily because they thought that like I was in danger from him and I could have possibly hurt myself or he could have killed me basically. I was on that high risk of harm or
Yeah.
whatever it was, like homicide or whatever and serious harm. And so they wanted me to be somewhere safe. And then do you remember that game that you played when you were younger where you have like so many objects on like a tray and you had to remember them and then they took it away and they
It's
brought
funny
it
that you
back.
say that, right? Because I had to do that about 7 months ago on a kinetic. I had a kinetic behaviour screening or something like
Right.
that test done, and that went to my solicitors because of Callum, what's going on with Callum, because I lack communication in some aspects. They done that with me, and they
Yeah.
done like memory tests, and they actually questioned, did I ever be diagnosed with autism and stuff when I was younger because of certain traits. So
Yeah.
do you think that you could have something? Not saying that, I don't mean to be,
No,
but
yeah, yeah.
you feel that, like, because that's what I'll have to I won't put my address in that one here, but I'll have to like share it because it is interesting to actually read and what they do. Like I remember that with the blocks, yeah.
Yeah. I found that like when I
Coat
was there,
hangers.
do you know, like what?
Coat
Coat hangers.
hangers.
Yeah, because like your brain, your short term memory's only got the capacity to hold 7 things at a time. I
Yeah.
don't know why that is, but that's just it. And so they'll always put like 8 or 9 things on them trays, and they'll take one away, and you have to try and remember what it is. And generally, when you've got like say 30 seconds to remember,
Yeah.
like say if you've got like I don't know whatever they are anyway. Say at this time there was like say 4 stationary things, 2 hand sanitizer or health things or health and body whatever like a soap and hand sanitizer, and then um I don't know two
It's a bit
like
like that
bits of
game, isn't it? I went to the shop and brought a bar of soap.
yeah
Then you say something and repeat what I've said and then something else. So that would maybe be a good game to sort of help with your short term because that's what me and the paranormal sisters were doing on the way back from up north.
yeah
Because yeah, you're right. It helps you, doesn't it, with your short term?
yeah. But what I used to do is because I knew that there was only seven, so there's only seven like things in my memory. I used to have coat hangers for like 7 coat hangers, and then on
Yeah.
each coat hanger I would have like so my coat hanger was say for stationery, so I knew on that stationery there was like pen, pencil, a stapler, and post-it notes. So
Yeah.
I'd already learned on that stationery there was 4 things, and then I knew then there was 2. It's mad in it. I still know this. This is like how many years later. I knew there was like tissues and hand sanitizer on another one. So I didn't use 2 coat hangers by then. And do you know what I mean? And so I was able to like use my hook my coat hangers over a rail, and I knew
Yeah.
then that I was able to remember my short-term memory. But
But if
I
that's a
always knew.
good strategy for you and that worked and that helped, that's brilliant,
Yeah,
because that's helping you, isn't it, individually? But
yeah,
like what
definitely.
might help you may not help somebody else, but it might do. It's a good
Yeah.
strategy, Angela. Good
I
one.
think it's so important to share things like, because it's never spoken about, is it? People never speak about these things ever because it's still so taboo. About mental health, isn't it? The stigma is still around it, and but a lot of it is people rely so much on the services that are meant to be there providing help, but
Yeah.
they're not. And
And that's true. Sorry, I have no
that's
problems with my short-term eating. Sorry.
all right.
Absolutely. I'm so naughty, Angela, because I've been eating late at night and I know we shouldn't be.
Right.
It's not
Never told
good,
me
is it?
that. Right.
How do
Um,
you eat? Do you eat like regular and healthy, or do you just eat when you feel like it? Or because I
um,
binge a little bit.
I eat when I've got food. No, it's gone. I don't. No, I'm only kidding. I do eat. I'm terrible. Do you know what I used to do? It was terrible before. I used to eat like, but I must have been that tired. Do you know, like when your medication, whatever kicks in, do you know, especially
Yeah.
whatever that's medication, when that kicks in, it knocks. I used to wake up in the morning with like a chocolate digestive stuck to my face. I'd be like, oh, how did
Yeah.
that happen? Do you like, or like fucking a Jaffa cake in my hair and shit. It was like,
Used
oh
to.
my.
Yeah, because your body craves it, doesn't it, sometimes?
Yeah, but
I
I'd fall
find,
asleep with like one of my like in my hand and on my face and
yeah.
Angela,
yeah. What?
didn't didn't you fall asleep sitting up in bed, didn't you?
Fuck off.
Well, it's
What?
nice to have you on panel tonight. It's nice to have you on panel tonight, Angela, and you, RJ. It's something different, isn't it? I know we used to be on panel a lot, but it's been, it's nice, isn't it? It's something different for us all.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, definitely, I agree.
We've
I've
we've
got
had a few random chats.
yeah, I've
Angela's
got a
trying
few
to
like
change the subject.
no,
Wonder who that was that tried to come in last time.
yeah.
That
What's the
I just
name?
I thought it might have been you, Angela, but you said it weren't you, didn't you?
No,
Like
yeah, definitely not the name.
they had I
Definitely
think it
wasn't.
was red, like love hearty wallpaper at the back, like
that don't sound good.
and like bed. I was like, who's that? Because I know because like RJ said, you would have showed like you
Yeah,
would have
they
said,
are.
look, it's me, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't understand why people do that to people. Porn bomb them and stuff. I think that's cruel. Just
Yeah,
leave
I mean,
people alone.
when PD did it, I was like, oh my god, he's not even a man.
When did he do that? Who did he
He's a
do
woman.
that to?
He
I
got his
think he did
picture.
it on Cesspit, yeah.
Yeah.
And but
Wow.
it was why would anyone sit there and just like naked from the waist down?
What was that? Oh God! Hang on, I see something about that, and I thought that's just like that's raw, isn't it? To do that to start like, wow, that's just that's not
Get
right at
me?
all.
I was like, what the hell are you doing? But to be fair, I'm
No,
not gonna lie, I thought it was just an enlarged clitoris.
It was like a turtle's head, burn.
Angela,
Honest to God, I'm not even
is,
joking.
is that is that where the missing finger went? Come on, I'm only bantering. Come on, we've all got to have a banter, haven't we? We can't not.
I was really confused then. Like, I was thinking then, how could a finger go inside an enlarged clitoris?
No.
Yeah. I just think, some people don't care, do they? And some people, but to do that, actually to porn bomb somebody with a fake porn thing on, but then to actually do it, it's just, yeah, mate, different
And have no
levels. And
shame. And have
have
no
you
shame.
heard anything? Has anything been resolved or not?
In regards
Have
to
you
that,
had
all of that.
anything that PD? Have you sort of resolved anything or not?
No, he's commented on a couple of my videos every now and again.
Yeah.
But no, nothing. I'm not not replied or nothing. I take
Have you
screenshots,
tried to
obviously.
sort of like bring out an olive branch to sort of apologise or not?
He has apologised on a couple of streams, he has,
Yeah.
but it got way too deep. I mean, way too deep, deep, deep. I got myself into a situation with that where it could have gone either way for me, and I
Yeah.
didn't know. It was kind of like it did get quite scary at one point because I'm contacting like the badass bikers in Ireland, literally.
Yeah.
Like the whatever they are, the head of the motorcycle club, whatever, and I'm
I
just
think
straight
you
up
got on
contacting.
one about it, didn't you? You got like you got. I think it sort of cut you up so much, isn't it? Sort of thing. You sort of got on one about
Yeah,
it, and like now you just got to concentrate on yourself, haven't you? And just you know,
absolutely.
it's
Yeah,
I'm not allowed
make
to talk to you.
yourself like healing yourself. Don't worry about other people in it. Just like you've got to heal, and I'm not saying you're not healed, but
mhm.
every day's a healing process, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? In life, I always believe that no one should ever have any regrets because at the time that people make decisions and at the time that people act, they were doing it with good intentions at the time. So there's no, I believe that no one should ever, I believe anyway, that no one should ever look on their life as regrets and, oh, I wish I should have done this and I wish I should have done that because you can wish all you like, it's not going to change anything. And all
Yeah,
it's done is taught you something, and you are where you are now in life, and it's what you do from now that makes a difference. And as long as you can wake up in the morning, and even if it's just make your bed, whether or not you just lie on top of it or whatever, just kind of small little progress things are just what matters. And um, during COVID, I'm not even joking, I went fucking next level, like wanted to make people feel good about themselves. I found like random things online, like random websites where it's got like online chat available.
yeah,
Things I knew nothing about, like literally some tech company in, I don't know, like I say avocado, then it's not even a place, in some random place abroad. And I was like, they're like, hi, can I help you? And I was like, no, not really. I just wanted to say thank you for what you do and helping everybody still during this horrible time. And they were like,
yeah.
oh, okay. Like, and I just thought like, yeah, a bit of kindness every now and again. It doesn't
It's
hurt, does it?
nice, isn't it? It's nice for them
Yeah,
to hear that, for somebody that's actually reached out and said that to them. It's nice for them to
yeah, it's just,
actually hear that. And I was
yeah,
talking to the two of the paranormal sisters on the way up north, and I've got to say this, right? I can't believe you've got to pay to get through from where I am, Bedford, to, well, how long did we? It was about an hour and a half up the motorway. We had to pay £7 a car to get up north. Have you heard of that? Has
yes,
anybody heard of that in the chat? Like we
yes.
had to pay, and to get back home up the M25, we had to pay money to get into up north.
No,
I just couldn't believe it. But we was talking about that, Angela, about you know, everybody's been through like trauma and triggers in their life, but do you know what? We're still here, we're still standing, and it makes us the people we are today, whether that be
Absolutely.
strength, whether that be like we have hearts because we've been through it and we know what other people have been through and gone through. We're
Yeah,
still here and we've learnt from it. And you know, I'm a bit like you in that respect. You know, you've been through like a lot in your life, and so has other people, and so, you know, have I, and, you know, whoever. But we're
Yeah,
still here, and we can wake up tomorrow, like you were saying, even just them little things that we do gets us through that day, doesn't it? It's so true.
definitely. And I think also, like, you've got, like, there's, I don't know, I think it can also be about self acceptance and accepting yourself as being
Yeah,
who you are now. It, yeah, everyone can find fault with yourself. Everyone can find faults with, and
yeah,
I was going to say less than me, of course, but I'll just be a twat then, obviously. But no, we all find faults with ourselves. But you know what? Accepting that we've got faults is the first like step. Do you know what I mean? Because nobody's perfect, and once you can
yeah,
accept yourself for being you and be happy with accepting you, then I think it can like lead you into that whole um, positive mindset of, you know what, yeah, you know, I'm happy being me. I can accept being me. I know there's parts that I can change, but you know what? There's fucking a lot of me that I absolutely love because I know that I'm caring, I'm compassionate, and I'm empathetic, and I want to help people, and I don't say bad things about people, and you know, all them things outweigh completely all the things that I don't like about myself, like my fat and my inability to trust people and
mm,
inability to be able to talk to people about things that I think they should know. But that kind of stuff, do you know what I mean? Like,
I think you're right there with trust. I think if I think there's a thin line between trust, like, you know, if you're telling somebody something, you're you're trusting them, but I only tell people what I truly want them to know or hear. So if I didn't want them to know, I wouldn't say. Do you know what I mean? But I get you with the trust. It's very hard to build.
yeah,
Once
definitely.
it's gone, it's gone. But
Yeah,
like, it's, how can I say it? I get you. You say, you know, how we have to love ourselves on the inside to be able to love ourselves on the outside as well as other people. But
mm,
it only takes one person to doubt your mind in a day. But I think when you've truly healed yourself and you don't care what others have to say, I
yeah,
think that's when you know you are strong enough to sort of like get through it. You know, I am who I am, stick the salute finger up, and
mm,
off you go. You have to be tougher, I think, don't you? Tougher minded towards certain situations and certain
absolutely.
people, I feel. Um, but there is horrible people out there, darling, that have insecurities themselves, that need to work on themselves like we have and are doing. And,
Yeah,
you know, if it makes them feel better to put somebody down, then,
mm,
you know, they've got a lot of healing to do, haven't they? And it's not your
absolutely.
fault or my fault, it's theirs.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's what is so important to remember. It's not us or you or whoever. It's them, and it's for we can someone can say something, but we can choose whether we become offended by it. And you know,
Yeah,
if I've not asked for someone's opinion and they give it me, I'm not interested unless I've asked for it, or unless it comes from in a good way. Do you know what I mean? From someone that I
yeah,
care about. But like, if someone wants to say or whatever on YouTube, I'll be like, yeah, sweet peas. Do you know what I mean? Because their opinions don't matter to me, because I
exactly.
know myself that I am fully 100% happy with who I am and the person I am and the mum I am, and the the part of my cat's been a bit weird. The like granny, foster gran, super gran, whatever you want to call me. I am. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm 100% like happy with all of that and everything I've done in my life. And you know what? I know I'm resilient. You know, and I could literally go on forever about all my qualities. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be here
yeah,
forever. But like, any come to that. but I think it's about having that self belief, and once you believe it, you
Once your
create it.
self-esteem is back there, then you know in yourself, don't you, that nobody, you know, not all heroes wear capes, so they say, and you know that you're there, and you've just got to keep remembering that. And you know, I have to keep remembering that as well. It's like, you know, we're all individuals, and we all, like, it's nice that, you know, like I was saying the other week when I came on, I was really low that day, you know, and I weren't going to go live,
Yeah,
and you all came in and you all lifted me up to the point where I went to sleep, and I was like, you know, bless them all. And I do mean it. It's like, I'm glad that I've met you all on here, and we all have different, like, friendships on here. And, you know, that's who makes us, doesn't it? It makes us who we are and who we truly
absolutely.
are.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
some people do forget and some people don't, but, you know, you can't, like, that's why I like, you know, my friendship with Marie. Like, I
Yeah.
won't speak to Marie for weeks and months, yeah. And
Mm.
but when we pick up that phone, Angela, it's like I spoke to her yesterday, and
Same with me.
she doesn't judge anyone. Do you know what I mean? And like, you're like that. I
Yeah,
spoke to, like, you know, goddesses like that. Donna's like, you know, it's it's just true people, isn't it? You don't want
yeah,
people that are going to cause you ag in your life, so they say. But yeah,
yeah. I
I
think,
hope you two don't mind, but I'm going to go to bed pretty soon because I've got to get up for work in the morning.
Oh, is
okay,
Loose Women finished?
Pardon?
Has the episode of Loose Women finished now?
funny.
Oh, bless him. Look,
Um,
he's been sitting in the middle, quiet as anything. But we'll have to do
Come
it
on.
again one night. We'll have to come. You'll have to come on again one night, and just, like, we'll have to have a chat and maybe do like a topic or something, Angela, and talk about it if you want.
yeah, definitely.
Like, if you want.
100%. Whenever.
Do you want to put? Do you want to take my number in the? Can I go in private?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shall I? Yeah, no one else has come in the back, have they?
Well, somebody else came in before. Can they still get it or not?
No.
It will it show me if somebody come? Not that anybody wants my. You know, I'm not like. But let me put
Wait, hang on.
my number in there for you, darling, and then you can, if you want to get hold of me. It's a new number, so I haven't got my old one.
Okay, there's that one there. Um,
Oh, hang on. Let me take. My blinders are bloody that. Even with my glasses on, I had to go to. Have you? Do you wear glasses?
yeah, I'm meant to, but I've just been today, which is really weird that you mentioned it, to go and get some different ones. Because
Did they
I
speak to
just,
you about the? Hang on, 'cause my battery. Oh, for God's sake! Right, hang on. Let me quickly try and get this up. Right, hang on. Come on! Don't do this to me now. I should write this down. Right, I'm not going to go off live yet. Right, delete your number, Andrew, in case somebody else comes on. I'm not going to come off live yet. Let me just get my charger view, because then I can put mine on there. I'll give you a minute.
okay,
Oh, hang on, it's let me see it. Right, hang on. Right, hang on.
it's not probably doing it.
Right, can you just, you got that, darling?
Um, yeah, one sec. No.
Right. Right, can you just ring that? Can you ring my phone for me? Just
Yeah,
so I can store your number.
yeah, of course I'll be. phone. I've had a new phone, you know, and it's like, pissing me off.
Well, I'm going to delete my number, yeah? Can I do that on here or
Yeah,
not?
you should be. No one will be able to see it now anyway.
How do we delete that? Does it come off?
I don't know. No one will be able to see it because if no in the back, then anyone that comes in now won't be able to see it.
Oh, bless this. Bless you, beautiful. It might not go through, Andrew, because my battery's really low. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to store you.
Okay, cool.
Right. I've declined, but I'll store your number now.
I think, yeah, I'll just put it off as well.
Bless you, beautiful. Yeah, because Callum had my phone a little while back, didn't he? And he took loads of people. Like, he just wrecked my phone, to be fair. And then I had to
Oh,
get people's numbers back. I got Jake's. He just went on a rampage where he thought it was his phone and took
no.
all my people off and put all his people on. And I was
Oh,
like, oh, God, nightmare, mate.
bless him.
But he's learning. He's learning, so that's all I can say. You know, I'm not a bad mum, so
No, you're not. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not a bad one. You're doing what's right for him. And don't ever forget that.
I'm
Do you know what I mean?
trying.
Like,
Yeah.
there's
If I
nothing
just sat
more
back
you
and
could have.
if I just sat back and allowed it, then I'd think I'd be worse, you know. But I am trying, and that's all you can do, isn't it? You can just
Of course,
try.
definitely.
And,
Yeah, definitely.
oh, look,
Sorry, I do.
Donna. Look, Angela. Donna said she'll jump on next time. Come on, Donna, get on here.
Okay.
Jump on next time. It's a date. You heard that, didn't you, Angela? Oh, look,
Yeah, we
see
should have a
that?
girls' night.
Yeah, we should have like a topic and all chat about it and like like what you were just saying about your short-term memory, Andrew. Maybe we should have like a different topic each like week or something, and
Yeah,
guys like jump on yours or and another week and then like mix it up a little bit.
yeah, definitely.
I do miss the quizzes that you and Woo done though. They were
And
funny.
they were, weren't they? I just
Yeah.
obviously won't be the same, would it? I don't know. It's
No, it's
because
not the
I'm.
same.
No, it's not.
It's
That's a
weird,
heart.
isn't it? It's because
Mm,
you're so used to, I don't know, just used to you two were like, if you were there, we was there. If we was there, you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
just
and
weird.
things
Yeah.
just got said that I found out recently, um, in the Discord group. But yeah,
In what group?
a Discord group.
Oh God, you said about Discord. I've never done Discord. I've still not
Mm,
done it yet, but I don't know. I don't know. I think if you don't say anything, nothing can be said, can it? Sort of thing.
no,
That's the way I look
exactly.
at it. But then
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if things get twisted. Like we were saying a minute ago, we know that we've not done or said. People that
Yeah,
twist things just got to rise above it and just
for their own narrative and their own agenda, and it's like you just step away, then you're just like, yeah, whatever.
you and Woo were good and you were good together, so nobody can say anything. So,
Mm,
and if they
yeah,
do, then you know they're small minded.
yeah. No, it was just like, um, found out that because obviously I messaged you, didn't I, for Chris last week.
I don't know. I know you did say in here you were going to, but I don't know.
Yeah, remember because he said like he got cancer and his lungs and stuff. He wanted
Yeah,
to get in
yeah.
touch, and so I messaged her and
Can I
I
just
said like that.
interrupt? Who is Chris?
Chrissy
Sorry.
comes in your chat.
Yeah, who is it? Where did I
Oh,
did I?
so he's Liverpudlian. You would know him if you heard him. he was always like coming around with like Wave and on my channel, I think, and he's been on yours quite a bit.
Did you jump on panel?
I think he has done in the past, yeah. I'm not sure which one, but he's been around for ages.
Yeah. I can't remember
yeah.
him, Angela. My brain is just like really like froze, you know, like. But
Yeah.
no doubt I will remember him, sort of thing. But yeah, go on, darling. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, yeah, I can't remember what I was saying about him, but yeah, oh yeah, that's just because that, and I found out right that things went back to Discord that I was meant to have been doing something which I hadn't been doing, and that was made up by somebody in Discord and to try and justify their actions, but hey, each their own. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I've not got time for it.
I could
Yeah, I
vouch
just
for
think
it.
Yeah, exactly, innit? Like enough people could, and so
the thing
it's
is,
just
Angela,
that.
if you spoke to somebody, right, and they've like, even though you have, like you're saying, it's like, you know, if you haven't said it, then they're sort of like stirring the pot, aren't they? But if, like, I always believe, like, you know, if I, so how can I say, me and Marie, so we have a personal conversation, we have a personal message that's between me and Marie, yeah,
Yeah,
unless, like, and it is, isn't it? And if I talk to Marie about anything, I know it's kept in her heart and her mind, same vice versa. And that's how it should be, shouldn't it? But when you get into
absolutely.
like WhatsApp groups and like as you're saying about Discord, I think some things just get out of when there's a group, there's just that one person I think in a group that can make it go sideways, can't it?
Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
it's not
definitely.
in that,
No,
but
because then you just get end up like for myself, I'd probably then just isolated fully. Do you know from people that you've been like around like for the last well since lockdown and you thought you were friends, proper friends, and then because of an incident or whatever, there was like it turned everybody against me because the story that was told about regarding Will and another person, and they twisted it to make it be about to back up their story, if that makes sense. It doesn't make
yeah.
sense, but
Yeah, it
yeah, do you know
does.
what I mean? And
It
so
does. People twist things, yeah.
yeah, and to fit an agenda and to fit a narrative and to make me be the bad person, like I don't know, like a what do they call him? Like a repetitive offender, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? Like a repeat offender. Yeah, I was a scapegoat, and that meant put that this other person's supposable story, which wasn't true, like
Have they
enabled
found out
me.
it wasn't true now, though? Have they
Yeah.
found out now? Well, they will
Um.
do.
They will eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, because they always, you know, you've just got to sit back and let the ones that have done that to you figure out for themselves who that person truly is. Because we all have to do that in life. You know, some people maybe you could have been a threat, you know, like to somebody or you know their own insecurities. You know, like what we were saying before, and
Yeah.
they will find out, Angela, who that person truly is, not you. Do you know?
Absolutely. And I think it's like, um, yeah, I've just, but it made me realise though, you know, like the people that you thought were friends weren't. That makes sense, like.
See what Mr. Guess who?
Mr. Guess Who? I just want to
RJ
say,
is very clever, sitting there
yeah,
quietly.
that's my
Like
biggest
building
quality. I know my place.
stick. What? Why is RJ sitting there quietly?
Because I know my place.
Oh dear, got to laugh, haven't we? If we don't laugh, we'll crack up in this world, I tell you now. But do you know what? I'm going to love and leave you all because I have to get up in the morning. I do apologise.
Me too.
Because I'm going to be doing the next part in The Walking Dead tomorrow morning. My pillow gives me a new hairstyle every day. But do you know what? I've enjoyed tonight. Thank you, Angela and RJ, for coming on. I really do appreciate it and chatting with you. It's been lovely, honestly.
That's been nice.
Yeah.
Make
Sorry, I
this
didn't mean
day.
word. Sorry.
Yeah.
I missed that last bit. I do apologise. I'm really.
Was your brain like off ski?
I was reading the comments and then
Well, that's
my,
really lovely, Donna.
my head
Angela, I
went
know I've said
cuckoo.
sorry before, but I really do regret not
I
speaking
mean,
up when PD went off on you. Even though I didn't know you as a girl, I should have stayed silent. Do you know what? That's what I respect about Donna
oh,
as well, because me and Donna had, do you remember Donna? I think it was with Hannah Morris when the thing is about Donna, she's loyal, so she'll if she's got someone's back, she's got their back, and she doesn't mean to sort of like. So if she sees something and she thinks it's wrong at the time, she'll stand up, and not that
yeah.
it's against you as a person, because like she'd done that with Hannah Morris, didn't you? And like, but then when she takes a step back, correct me if I'm wrong, Donna, but she'll think about it and she'll go, "Do you know what? You're not a bad person, and I shouldn't have got involved." She takes you for you, who you are. Is that wrong to say, Donna, or am I right? You know, it's my opinion of like, but do you know, it's really
Oh, no.
nice, isn't it?
I don't apologise. No, all I'm saying is they need to apologise, honestly. Like,
Bless her.
that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean before. Do you know, like, how we all do things at a time because we believe at a time it's right or for whatever reason. And I
Yeah,
think a lot of people were in that situation at the time where, like, I know Scott came on that live and he was like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on? And PD, like, don't speak fans or whatever like that. But, like, a lot of people have since, do you know what I mean, said, oh, we should have come on, but the way, or stick up for, but then yourself could have been targeted or whatever, do you know what I mean? And that's not worth it. Like, but never, you did things at that time because you did. There's no need to apologise. I don't believe in saying sorry.
yeah, but the thing
Does
is,
that sound really bad? No, I didn't mean that. Oh no.
I think when you said no, you don't mean you don't believe in saying sorry, because if someone's sorry, they're right to say sorry,
Oh no,
and
absolutely yes. But
you know,
I
like,
wouldn't want you to feel bad. That's what I was meaning,
bless
because
you.
it's okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand 100%. Like, why I probably would have been the same. I think so.
Yeah, we've all had people's backs, and we've all said
That sounded so bad,
things
didn't
like,
it? For fuck's
you know,
sake,
and
Angela.
it's like I said before about Scott as well. I was having things put in my head about him a little while back, and it wasn't right. And you know, I should have been my own person, and I should have listened to myself. You know, and that's where we heal in ourselves, isn't it? And that's where we become stronger. And you know, and I apologized, and you know, I think it takes a better person to apologize than not.
Absolutely, definitely.
And
But
yeah,
I was just meaning like there was like do you know what, I appreciate it. Um, but
and that's exactly what Donna's said there. You know, with the
yeah,
crowd, and that's what's happened with certain situations. The crowd are. This is what I was going back a little while back before. You know, if you've got a problem with one person, it should be between you and that person, not you and 7, 8 people in a panel or in a chat. It just doesn't. It's then that's when it becomes a form of bullying, in my
yeah,
eyes, and you're not. They're not being individual and true to themselves because they're jumping in and like if you've got an opinion, fair enough. So if you think something's wrong or right, you know, you can say that. That's your opinion. But if you're jumping in with 8, 9 other people, it's not It's not right, is it? It's like Donna's she's her own woman, you know. She has her
Yeah,
own mind and stuff, like you do, I do. You know, Goddess do. Bless you, beautiful. Bless her. Yeah, big love to you, beautiful, always. I will message you. God, I'm terrible. Terrible. Bless her. Yeah, and that's lovely because, like, you know, like we were saying that night when I was down, it's like we're building. When I first came on to YouTube, not in civil or perhaps community, but you know, when I started doing my own little bit on here, that's when you learn about YouTube, you learn about communities, you learn about people if they're right or if they're not for you. And you know, this has been a learning curve for me on here, and I'm grateful and fortunate to have you all in the community. You know, when I talk to people, I say my little YouTube community because
yeah,
I'm proud of it, you know.
yeah, definitely, 100%. And you know, I think like, oh man, I'm like, oh fucking that. Oh my god,
We're
did
just
I make
growing.
download? Yeah, as a person,
We're,
do you feel like you're growing and getting to know yourself better?
yeah, and we're growing with each other on here, and we're, you know, in the end, you know, like we've always said, the good always outdoes the bad. I know you have to have good and bad, but it will always prevail itself, won't it?
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. I think like everything I've said on, do you know what also like, do you know, everything I've said on YouTube, everything, um, like every, do you know, like when I've called out, not called, well, yeah, when I've called out people, like PD and stuff like that, I did it because I had evidence to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like straight up, there's nothing you could have backed out of, and I would never say stuff unless I had the proof. Does that make sense? And so, but then I think myself, I'm not bothered about any of them now because they
I
can all
know
go
me
suck
and you
it.
have had like conversations, like, you know, away from here, and like, you know, we have spoke about things, and you know, like when you say about, I think then when me and you had like our little conversations, like you say about trusting, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think sometimes in my head, like it took me a lot to trust people, and
yeah,
you do question things that have been said, and like you've probably felt that towards me, other people as well. It does happen. It's an instinct, I think, but that doesn't make me look at you or, you know, how can I put it? Me and Marie and me and God, you know, it's took a lot for us to build that. Yeah, because when you've got two people that lack in trust,
mm,
it's very mixed. And how can I explain it? Like if you trust them, but there's just something, isn't it? It's like, and you have to build on that, don't you? But something
yeah,
could be said that makes you think, you know, but instead of like saying it, your brain works with you, doesn't it? And it sort of
yeah,
plays tricks on you. Does that make sense in what I'm saying?
yeah. It does
You get
definitely.
that or not?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I just think, right though, I don't know. Like sometimes, sometimes then you can go around houses and beat around the bush. But other than that, I'm not saying no more. That is it. But yeah, I just think, yeah, I don't know. It's
It's hard, isn't it? Because
yeah,
for somebody that lacks in trust, like, because Marie does, you know, she gets it. So when I speak to her, it's like, you know, she'll get like, we all get with lack of trust, you can get paranoid thoughts that go into your head, or
Of
that
course.
person said something which makes me not trust them, or that's just me being straight down the line now talking. Like, if you lack that, it is a natural instinct to think it. It's it's not that you don't trust that person, or things play in your mind, and that's where you have to build on it, and you have to build with that trust, and it's hard to build on, as you know.
Yeah. I think that's what a lot of the problem was though, you know, with the Discord thing, because like I thought that there was like trust there in the sense of what people said
Yeah.
was meant.
And
Do
don't
you
get
know
me
what I
wrong,
mean?
I've been in WhatsApp groups, Angela. I never done WhatsApp groups until YouTube. And then,
Mm.
you know, when you're put in like a group, you're then trusting, when you're sharing things with people, which, even like photos, people have sent me photos, I've never shared them with anybody. And it's like, that's, they're trusting you and you're trusting them. And but it's like groups, and like you're saying about Discord, explaining about that, I think they can be the worst. And that's why I'd rather stick to one and speak to people. I always think there's something going on in a group, and I know that's not the case, but
There is,
to me,
you
that's
know,
the feeling I get, and I don't know why, but maybe that's where I lack in the trust. I don't know.
yourself, Shelley. Groups and that they're so easy for someone to infiltrate it. You put your trust in somebody because they sit there reading all your messages and they know exactly how to get around you, don't they?
Yeah, or if they're showing people their
Mhm.
messages that,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
telling people that it's between that, and
Yeah,
that's what I've noticed on YouTube. People have been putting people's like voice notes out on there, and people that you've said to that person in
yeah.
I've
person,
done that.
personally. Yeah, why? What gives them? But that's distrusting then, because that's what takes away trust, isn't it, with someone?
But I've done that before with
Mhm.
that Tony Dicko.
But you was having a
With
real hard time with him, wasn't you? And I
yeah,
think you had to stand up and go, look, this is what's happening. And I think that's different to when you're talking to someone in confidence, like
yeah,
personally. And I see a
yeah.
lot of these voice notes going about, and I just think, you know, that's just disloyal, and you just don't do that to people. That's why I don't
No,
like tips and stuff.
no, it,
Hard,
it,
isn't it?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it
With
is.
some people that
Yeah, and that's what I mean, Donna. I've been in a couple of groups, but it's hard to build that trust, isn't it? But when you do, something happens, and then I think the group goes, and or someone and you start thinking, even though you ain't done nothing wrong, you start thinking, what's happened? What's going on? Have I done something? Or why is this group been made up? If it's been, you just can't. I can't get my head around it, and I do struggle. I don't know if you're like that, but I struggle
Yeah,
with it.
definitely. I just think, like, do you know, stepping away from it all it's made me feel loads better though, and
Yeah,
because do you know, like the fact that in that one Discord, do you know, like where I was like, because of like what lies, whatever, they decided to get rid of me, and I was like, sweet, and then but then that just showed me the
who they are.
do you know, when you get there's that negativity that you don't want to be around. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather surround myself with positive people than fake people, because if they were real people, then they would know me, I suppose, and so they would know.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? And
And
if
it's
none of
true.
them,
So, the way I look at it now, if you like me, you like me. If you don't, I don't really care. So I am who I am, and I'm not going to change for no one. And if you don't like it, sod off. And that's a
yeah,
good attitude to have. And I've really grown with that attitude, like with the help of having strong sisters around me, and I mean they are strong. They are very vocal and like very mentally, opinionated and strong, and that's what I needed. I needed like
Yeah,
sisters like that to bring me up and show me it's okay to speak vocally when I want to. If no one likes it, it's their problem.
yeah, definitely. And I think it's so important. Like, you'd rather have, like, I don't know, a select few rather than, like, you want close ones, don't you? Rather than, like, lots of, like, acquaintances. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd rather keep my circle small now, and that's it. It's
100%.
just,
And you're doing the right thing and you're going the right way, and just don't look back.
no,
You're just being you, and just keep going.
yeah,
Has
I'm going
anybody
to.
heard from Jake?
Pardon?
Have you heard from Jake?
No, but I do know that he's on a different medication at the moment.
So he's adjusting to that then, sort of
Uh,
thing.
yeah, and I think they're making him sleep as well.
Oh, so he's getting a good night's rest then when his body needs it.
Hopefully,
Sort of thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay
Mm.
then, darling. All right, I'm gonna love and leave you. You've got my number now, beautiful. So message me whenever. If you want to speak to me, just ring me.
Thank you, babe. I will do. I'll
All right.
probably. Did you see the other message, by the way, in the private chat?
What on here?
Yeah.
I have. Oh, won't we do? I'm with you. Definitely.
Yeah, it's wicked. I'm
Yeah.
not even
Sounds
lying.
like sounds like a good plan.
No, honestly,
Definitely.
honestly, I promise you. Do you know, I was thinking about it, and we're just gonna like straight up fucking next big thing that's happening. I promise you.
You know I'm with you anyway, beautiful, always. Anyway,
Hell yeah,
I know
Still
we've
here,
definitely.
had
man.
our little, we've always been there, and we've always chatted, but like, we've
Yeah,
known each other, to be fair, probably the longest on here, to be fair,
yeah.
like from
I
Patsy
remember being, I think one of
Sibbles.
the first one I think I commented on your first video because you came on to Dan's, and then I think Dan got someone to post your link in the channel in the chat, and I went straight over to it and I started to watch it, and it was so close to home, and I remember you being stood in front of that wall, weren't you? I think
Yeah. And you
in
always
front
made me
of
feel, you always made me feel welcome in Dan's, and I always made you feel welcome in Sibbles, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm
Do you know,
just
I got banned, you
really,
know.
I'm really peed off, because you know who done that to him, don't you, Crinkle?
Yeah.
I'm really not happy. Because
Really?
I had his back, mate, 100%. Not because there was, I was loyal to his channel,
I don't know
loyal.
what even happened to the channel. It gone
He, I
on.
said to him, be careful. I messaged him on Facebook and I said, be careful of him. He
Mm.
is going to screw you over. And he kept coming on his panel, chatting about this, calling him this, doing this, and then copyright started coming. And I
What?
just gutted for him, really, because he was a laugh. And when him and Pat done their lives together, they had something good together.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
just think it's gutting, isn't it?
yeah. Definitely.
Good night, Donna, beautiful. Um, yeah, good night. It's been a laugh, isn't it? We've had a laugh, we've had a deep convo, and me and Angela didn't have a quickie again.
No. And
Still here.
I tell you.
Still
remember
here,
what I
you
said?
know.
Didn't I? What?
Still here, you know.
You're still there? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, carry on.
Jay, before when I said about how I can't keep a secret.
Yeah, have you just put
Mm.
something in the chat?
Yeah, but
Is that what we just spoke about?
Yeah. So you can't put like literally.
You actually kill it. Oh my lord, I've got my zippy on my lips. I've got zip. You crack me up. Right, go on. Go on. You know I can't wait.
Not
Yeah.
here.
The not double trouble, but
Just so
we
you know,
can
I'm
you
on my way.
imagine? Can you imagine what you've just written on there out? God,
Oh,
we'd
do
smash
you know
it.
what? I'll delete my fucking channel.
Oh my God, Angela, we'd be done for, mate. We'd have a laugh.
There's no one backstage, is there?
Yeah. So
Is there anyone in backstage?
no, no. And if somebody was, I'd remove them straight away.
Okay.
And I've got my like finger on the mouse ready.
Oh, I fucking forgot to press fucking chat, Pat.
Am I going to have to apologise? Because
No,
I'm like,
no. So, yeah, you were right. It was crinkle, but it was that gore bombing.
was hang on. Why am I looking and staring at the screen when I can type? Right, hang on.
Someone was in the back chat.
No, no. I'm ready for that. For God's sake, no way.
Recent one, yeah.
You know my brain gets confused. Just put one or two.
No.
But your first one, yeah, definitely. That would be, yeah, we'd smash it. Yeah, that would make sense then. But yeah, right, okay. Me and you will have a private ring
Yeah,
phone
yeah,
call,
yeah.
darling, and
Okay, yeah.
like then there's bits you know and bits I know, and then like not that we're like in
Miss
don't,
Marple.
don't make me laugh because I'm going to grab a carrier bag. No, I better not.
Don't, I've worked it all out, you know. I've worked out the fucking. I'm not even joking, yeah. The other day I was fucking MI6, Europol,
Oh, don't.
Interpol. I'm sure I was. Honest to God, I worked out, yeah, that. Oh, I've forgotten what his name was. Never mind. Scottish. But
I'm
it
not
linked
helping.
me to a YouTube member, and um, and the numbers after their names. That was it. Numbers after their names,
Yeah.
and what?
What?
Did RJ
Who said?
speak then?
No, I'm quiet. I'm just don't make
Did
me
you not
into
hear him?
this.
Did you hear him speak then?
I did hear him speak. You're right.
I
You
did
did
not
say
speak.
something, RJ, or you burped. One of the two. Come on,
No,
own
it
it.
wasn't me. That weren't me.
Own it, mate.
Told you he's got a growler.
Yes. It's
That
not your
growling.
cat, is it?
I haven't got a cat.
No, not your.
No, no, man fast asleep. Hang on, I'll wake him up 1 minute. Pickles,
I've got
Pickles,
a
wake
tune
up,
up.
wake up. Oh, sorry, okay. Do you want to see that,
lovely.
Marty?
Oh, bless him.
You want
Oh,
some
that's so
ham?
lovely. He's talking to you.
My nose like that. What are you making me up for, bitch?
He's so lovely, though, Angela. He really is.
He's like human, though. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Bloody hell, he's a little shit.
He talks to you and everything. doesn't he?
No,
He's
straight up, I
lovely.
have full arguments with him, and I'm like, ah, stop arguing. He's like, ah, meow. I'm like, ah, stop talking back to me. Meow, meow, meow. I'm like, ah, you just rude. Meow.
You should
I'm like,
get
ah,
him his own YouTube channel, you know.
because he'll do better than me. I'm not having it. He had his own Facebook page. Yeah, he had more friends than me. I'm not even kidding. And I was like, ah, what fuck? His name was Sooty the Panther, but we weren't able to log back into it for some reason because I forgot the password. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was quite good. Ali maintained it for a while. He could speak Pig Latin. His favourite thing to do was to go and poo in Maureen's garden. That was next door but
God,
one.
they do that though, don't they? They do it in the
Yeah,
neighbour's garden.
yeah. I mean, she was quite funny with it. And like, my Facebook's ridiculous. She's got me speaking Pig Latin. She's a cow. And she's like, take my phone and change it all the time. I was
Oh,
like, ah, what
bless.
are you doing to me? She changed it once for goat head and stuff like that. Anyway, I shut up.
Right, ring me, beautiful. I'm gonna get
I
off
will do.
sleep. If I don't go to
When's best
sleep, I
for you?
won't get up in the morning, and I'm gonna be like dying. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. I'll be like, it's
I'll
Angela's
message
fault.
you first.
It's Angela's fault. I'll be going, oh, I'm really. All
Yeah.
right then.
When's the best time to message? When's the best? Oh my god, I'll text you, and then you can tell me when's the best time to call.
Yeah, text me tomorrow if you
Yeah.
can or feel up to it. No rush if you
Mhm.
don't. Um, but yeah, probably about 4-ish.
Yeah, cool. I'm
Is
waiting
that
for
all
new
right
Oh,
with
BT.
you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm waiting for new
Or just
BT stuff to
after,
come through. Yeah, that's
or
cool.
after, whenever you feel, any time after 4-ish, darling, will be all right.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I've got a hospital tomorrow. I don't think. No,
You
I
free
don't think I
tomorrow?
am. Yeah, I think I am. I don't know. Probably. I'm still in today. I'll think about that tomorrow.
Yeah, isn't it? It's like, what am I doing tomorrow?
And
All right,
yeah,
then,
honestly.
beautiful.
But yeah,
All right,
cool.
then.
Alright,
All
don't
right, no,
forget
no,
to
then.
contact Marie.
Yes, yeah, of course. I won't forget her tomorrow. I hope she's got her present. I'm going to ask her tomorrow. They better bloody, she better got it. I'm worrying now.
Well, I spoke to
But
her the
yeah,
day
I'll
after.
message her tomorrow. Thank
Okay,
you,
okay.
darling.
Anyway, you take care. Love you
Right,
lots.
you too, beautiful. Night
You too.
night.
Night night. Oh my god, I
good
can't
Speak
sleep.
to you
Love
tomorrow.
you.
Night night.
Speak to you soon. Bye bye.
night.
Bye.
Night night, RJ, mate. See you
Night.
later.
Night,
Night,
sis.
mate.
Bye. Bye.
Night. Night. Bless yous. Right, let's go back. Okay, I'm going to say night night to everyone. Donna, Goddess, Scott. Let's go up. Local, Mr. Guess Who, Sean, Chris, GTR. Night night, everyone. Thank you for popping in and having a laugh and chatting with us all. And thank you to Princess Angela and RJ for coming on panel and chatting with me tonight. It's been really great. Thank you. And big love, everyone. Goddess, I'll message you, beautiful. I've not forgotten you. Yeah, big love, everyone, and peace out.